What is up, cool kids? Well, this is Joey here with Youngster Joey Videos, and we are live and we are playing some more Pokemon ZA. So I played off stream a good bit, and we are at least closer to the shiny charm. I decided today I'm just going to shiny hunt without the charm, at least a little bit. I do still want to try to get those battles. I found out that we don't just need 500 battles, we need 1,000 battles. I think that's really our main barrier still between where we are now and us getting the shiny charm, but it's fine, you know, we'll get to it eventually. Also, I made the RuneScape screen. I cropped out the part that isn't the actual action, so that way we can actually see what's going on a little bit better. Again, our game plan for that is the same as it was yesterday. We are going to try to get the blood shard while we are live and while we are trying to go ahead and get those battles. So my plan for today is to, oh my goodness, I lost my train of thought already. My plan for today, what just happened? The lights just, oh, my little ring light just turned off. I don't really know how it happened, but I think it got gone. But our plan for today is to try and, like I said, get as many battles as we can. I found that you can go into the cafes and stuff and do some battles that way. And then once some people get in the stream, oh my goodness, I moved and I'm all uncomfortable now. Once we get some people in the stream, we might do a little bit of shiny hunting and stuff like that. My game is updated. So if I have the ability to trade online, in theory I can do it now, but if I haven't paid for the thing in a while. But it might auto draft from my credit card for all I know, because, you know, that would be convenient, but I'm not sure. Okay, my little ring light thing keeps falling off, or turning off, so we're still going to be half dark, but at least it's a little better than it was yesterday. I don't know why it keeps turning off. So the 10-star ones are really expensive, so it's like $100,000 for some reason, and I think you get more money than you spend, so I guess actually that is probably still worth it. I also was kind of just going to still do the battle royale because it's a little bit more fun. The just 10 battles in the cafe is a little lame, a little bit tedious. But I saw that, according to Reddit, the fastest thing you can do is still only 70 battles an hour. So that's why I said we're going to probably have to do at least some shiny hunting without the charm, because I don't want to spend 10 hours on stream not shiny hunting. But, you know, I did a decent number of battles. You can tell I did a whole bunch of the Mega Evolution. I think yesterday we were at 30, now we're at 47. So I got those. I did all the whole getting, crushing the Mega Shards and everything like that. So yeah, I think we're going to start off the stream. I was planning on tentatively starting off the stream with the shiny hunting method going up and down from the thing. But I'll wait until some more folks get in the chat for that. I am going to go ahead and share the stream out real quick. I always forget to do that. And when I say always, I mean I forgot to do it yesterday as well. But it's fine, because who needs to share it out until we're actually live? Okay, let's just share this bad boy. Surely nobody's working today, right? I know Bonker said he's working, but hopefully a lot of people are off work today. Come hang out. I don't really go in a whole lot of other Discords, so I don't know what's a good one to plug in. Probably nothing. Oh, I'll post an Aurelius, as I like Aurelius. I really just playing on Discord now. Okay, let me get off of this. Oh my goodness, it's Scott getting them all today. I hope so. I see Scott voted 5+. I think I almost didn't put 0 as an option, and then I realized I probably should, because I think there is a chance we get 0, but supposedly it is pretty darn easy. I watched some people. No, I've never shiny hunted. What? You've never shiny hunted? Oh yeah, you're asking about the question of the day. That was yesterday's question of the day. Again, I forgot to change anything. I'm really like bad at this whole thing. I always have been. What should be our question for today? Explain 5 reasons. Explain 5 reasons why the bug type is the worst type. There we go. I've gotten shinies, never hunted. I don't think I've ever really hunted off stream. Like maybe once or twice, but even then I was probably like in a Discord call or something. But yeah, I think like literally once I remember back in our old house, shiny hunting off stream, and like Catherine was in the room and she was doing something. So like, even if it wasn't on stream, I was still like with somebody else. I can't really imagine shiny hunting all by yourself being that fun. But I mean, maybe it is. I don't know. I already got off topic or off plan of the stream because my plan was to just go ahead and get as many battles as possible. But then I got distracted because I've been also trying in between streams. I've been trying to get as many of these little exclamation points to go away. Because I don't know. I don't like them all. The uncatchable mall I was up on the rooftop of a building near the electrical substation. Good luck. But like, it's definitely not the most efficient thing to do, but I feel like it's so much more fun to like get all these little things done than it is to just like constantly go through over and over again with the with like the cafe battles. But we definitely have to do some of the cafe battles. I have to find the 10 one again. I think this one, yeah. Restaurant Luau. Oh my goodness. Sabrina is asleep. Sabrina is asleep. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Sabrina is asleep. I already used some potions. Apparently they got run out already. Okay. Restaurant Luau. But yeah, like I said, I think I've only shiny hunted once off stream. I think what we'll do is we'll get 500 battles, maybe, unless it takes forever, and then we'll start shiny hunting. Even though that won't be the shiny charm, at least I feel like I've made some progress towards it. Okay, we currently have $263. 263K. I'm gonna write that in the chat so I don't forget. 263K. And afterwards, supposedly, I will have more. I should have around 300K when it's all said and done. But if I don't, then I wasted some money. Because, like, the 5 battle thing is really, honestly, probably just as fast, if not faster, because the actual battle part is faster. I was telling Kat about this guy earlier. It starts off with something that uses toxic, which is really annoying. One of like the things I was googling was saying to like start off with a Metagross, but I started off with Charizard, which is fine honestly because I didn't start off with Feraligatr, because that's what I did earlier. I started off with Feraligatr, and Feraligatr is the fastest person I have to kill everything, so it like stopped. It like died because of toxic. Bug type, best type, reason. One, Scizor. I did have Scizor on my team earlier because, again, I was doing those little exclamation points. They're like little challenges around the map. And one of them was trying to teach Scyther how to use the move Slash so that he could, like, be a hair cutter, which I thought was kind of fun. And I was like, well, I know since you're trying to get me to teach Scyther it, that my Scizor will be able to have Slash. So I just threw Slash on Scizor real quick. And then I had him in my party for a while because once I put somebody in my party, I never take them out. But I eventually did. My party currently consists of 3 good Pokemon and 3 garbage Pokemon because, again, I'm trying to get rid of those exclamation points. And one of the exclamation points is to fight somebody with a Raichu, so I need to get my Raichu leveled up. One of them is to fight somebody with the little dinosaur, like Littlefoot looking dinosaur, Aurelius, or no, Aurodon, or whatever his name is. And then one of them is to fight with a ghost type, so I had to get the ghost type up. So that's why I have Oradon and whatever the other people are on my team. Raichu and Chandelure. Today Joey was explaining all the Pokemon types to Karina, and he said bug type worse than I did. I never actually read the rest of Scott's thing. Let me read this real quick. So he said Scizor, Fury Cutter, Volcarona, give early game status move, bug type, best type. So I don't know if you can say bug type, best type is a reason why the bug type is the best type, but you are allowed to feel that way even if I do not agree. I should have a different question of the day, but you know, Scott was first, so that's our question of the day. Again, yesterday I was gonna put like some fun would you rathers, but I kept forgetting to. And when I said kept forgetting to, I mean I forgot to before the stream started, and then I never did even like put any effort into it again after that. And I tried putting a ring light on, it just didn't want to stay on. It worked for a minute, and then it jumped right back off. It definitely made this part less shadowy, but it is what it is. No big deal. That I said bug type was the worst type, I think is what Mama Cat is referencing. Would you rather puke flies or poop maggots? Definitely poop maggots, because again, that's like going, I guess when you puke, it's supposed to go into the toilet too, but like, in theory, I can, like, pooping is less of a rush, you know? It's like, okay, well, when it's like, I'm not gonna randomly poop in the middle of the living room, but I could randomly throw up in the middle of the living room. And I definitely want to just get rid of the maggots ASAP. But that's a pretty gross would you rather. Scott, I would love for you to give us a would you rather. In the meantime, I can think of some as well. Would you rather? Okay, I got a fun Pokemon would you rather. Would you rather there only be Gen 1, like Gen 1 is the only gen, or there is, or like every gen but Gen 1? Sorry, that was a poorly spaced question because I clicked on RuneScape for a second like a bad person. But would you rather, again, there only be Gen 1, or there's every gen except Gen 1? Catherine's confused by the question because Gen 1 is the only gen. Exactly. Before we even said the second message, I knew exactly what you were about to say. Puke flies and reenact a horror movie scene. Okay, that's going to be our question of the day, because I do think it is a fun Pokemon-based would you rather. Would you rather the only Gen 1 or every gen except Gen 1? Some losers are like, oh, I hate Gen 1, I only like Gen 4, but those guys are losers. And if they come into my stream and say that, then I'll know to get rid of them. I'll be like, oh, sorry, this kind of stream is not for you. This is for cool people only, like Scott. Okay, I have to stop playing RuneScape, but I just love it so much. We're supposed to be battling. Okay, back to battles. Low-key, I might lose this time though, because last time I just used Feraligatr the first like 4 battles and it was awesome. But this time, and then like after that I used Charizard and the other guy, Tyranitar. But I'm at like the same number of battles in, and I've already lost Charizard and Feraligatr, because Feraligatr is not the one that got poisoned this time. I really need to put like Metagross up at the front, like the thing I saw suggested. Yeah, I knew Scott would at least be tempted to say Gen 1 only because of Scyther. I wasn't sure if you would full-fledged pull the trigger on that. We didn't pick only Gen 1 because Best Boy Scyther and Arcanine are Gen 1. Yeah, I guess in this scenario, any Gen 1 Pokemon would also not exist. So like Gen 2 would exist, and maybe I feel like Kanto wouldn't exist at all either. Yeah, so like Gen 2 would exist, and all the Gen 2 Pokemon and Johto, but yeah, Kanto does not exist at all. There's no Kanto Pokemon, so yeah, there's no like Alolan forms of Meowth because Meowth wouldn't exist. I want to play the new Digimon game. I'm mad at Nintendo. Is it only on the Switch too? You think Pokemon would be better if it was only Gen 1 through 3? I think you think that because of your nostalgia. I don't know if it would actually be better. I do think I like Gen 1 and 3. It's on Steam. So why don't you play it? You have a Steam account? Want to play the new Digimon? Is it because, I mean, you can even play it on your laptop. It's not even like you would have to play in the office. You were playing like Jurassic Park game on your laptop not that long ago. I'm mad at Nintendo for putting Pokémon on Switch too. I don't remember what Pokémon is, but I do remember people talking about it. Or you talking about it? Is that the Animal Crossing Pokemon game? Pick up that Runite Orb real quick while we're waiting. Yeah, so I gotta do some shiny hunting. So actually, maybe after this 10, we'll stop battling at 420. Blaze it. Especially since, again, I think there is a chance I'm gonna lose this 10. Although I like, again, I won the first time I did it, but this time not so much. I don't know if it really matters if you lose. Oh, actually, I guess it does because I won't get the reward for winning. It's pronounced Pokopia. Isn't that not what I said? Pokopia? Pokemon. Hey, Scizor. I'm about to kill the Scizor. Oh no. Yeah, I'm gonna lose. Which means, again, I just lost like $100,000. Because I think you only get the reward for winning. Or at least I would assume you only get the reward for winning. So, yeah, it just is what it is. I remember this guy earlier. He's got like Protect and Protect and like Detect on all of his Pokemon. That's so annoying. Like, hey, I'm gonna make you waste all your good moves, and then whatever. Pokopia. Agreed. 100% BS. Scott. There's no real reason for it to only be on Switch 2. It's the graphics are too much for the Switch. Is BS. That's rude. Again, they're just trying to hurt your feelings. Telling me Switch can handle Breath of the Wild, but not Pokopia? No. I mean, yeah, if it can handle regular Animal Crossing, it should be fine. Yeah, they just want to make money. They're like, oh, people are not buying the Switch 2 because we put ZA on the Switch, and the like main thing I see people playing on the Switch 2 is Smash and Mario Kart, which you can already play on the regular Switch. Like, I'm sure there are Switch 2 exclusives because, again, obviously I don't, pay that much attention to everything in the world, but I see a lot of people playing Smash and Mario Kart, like kids, not like streamers. I'm sure streamers are probably maybe playing like newer games, but like all my students just play Smash and Mario Kart on the Switch too, and it's like, well, you could just play that on the regular Switch. So I'm sure a lot of people are not buying it, is what I'm saying. So they're just like, yeah, we have to get people to buy it, so we will make more exclusives, which again is how consoles work, but it doesn't make it any less annoying. I need like the weak Pokemon to really come in clutch this time. Although they're not that much, or actually there are like higher levels than these guys. They're just garbage Pokemon because I haven't like actually used them for anything. Is this a flying type trainer? If it is, we might be okay. No, but I do actually think I used Pikachu or Raichu against this guy last time, I remember. So yeah, Raichu's level 69. Nice, so hopefully it'll be fine. They're scoundrels. Frostlass. Where the lasses are frosty. Oh, I didn't really need to use Nasty Plot. I just took a big old hit for no reason. Oh well. It's all good in the hood. It's no big deal. Yeah, it's no big deal. Okay, so now 8th course, but I've used again all of my strong Pokemon, so I still have 3 more battles I'm gonna lose. Yeah, in theory, Raichu should be able to destroy Arbok. I really feel like Electric should be super effective against Poison, just because of the anime. Like, they should have put that in after Season 1. Or, like, given Pikachu a, like, signature move or something that is Electric type normally, but is super effective randomly against Poison types. Like, that would be kind of fun, I feel like. It's like, yeah, normally it's an electric move, but if you use it against Jesse and James, it will be like 4 times super effective. Yeah, like, don't they have... Yeah, they have an ice move like that, right? Like Freeze Dry, the one I'm using right now. Isn't that, like, randomly super effective against water? Or am I making that up? I feel like there is an ice move that is super effective against water. I just don't know what it is. Got a plate body. Okay, so we got further than I thought after that rough start. I'm gonna blame Mama Cat. I don't know how it's her fault, but I am blaming her. You're randomly super effective against water. I don't think I am. I think I am actually super effective against nothing, because I'm a normal type Pokemon. I'm normal type. If anything, I'm really fighting type and super effective against, like, rock, ice, and normal, but I'm not. I'm just a normal type Pokemon. Should I dream feed our baby so she sleeps longer? You're welcome to try. What a shame you're unable to save every last bite, but we hope you'll come again. Yeah, I didn't get any sort of... Well, I just meant like human beings would be fighting type, but I'm normal type. Yeah, so I lost a bunch of money there. The king of avoiding conflict. I would want to be a fighting type, but like human beings are normal type. More like fairy type. No, that's Preston. But I mean, fairy type is super strong, so I mean, I'd be fine being fairy type. Oh, Preston. Exactly. Okay, so that was a bad idea. Although, again, in theory, I got a couple quick battles in. I'm at 413. Oh my gosh. So our game plan is going to be to shiny hunt because that is the name of the stream. We're gonna go to, you know, we could shiny hunt Scyther. What does shiny Scyther look like? I should really know what shiny Pokemon look like if I'm gonna try to catch one. I'm picturing a silver Caesar, but I might have just completely made that up. Maybe that would just be cool. Scyther actually might be just a different shade of green. Where is Scyther? Is he here? Yes. Scott would definitely be a flying type because he loves bug types so much he would eat them. LOL. Yeah, what does shiny Scyther look like? Let's do some Googling real quick. Shiny Scyther. So Scyther, I actually have caught one of these before, now that I think about it. He's got little brown bits on his legs, but shiny Scizor is green, which is pretty fun. Yeah, let's see if we can shiny hunt Scyther easily enough. So it looks like probably not actually, because I think how you're supposed to do it, what I saw is Scyther is here, right? Or is he only here like nighttime? Yeah, this might all be a failure. Ooh, Heracross, that's fun. Yeah, no Scyther. Scyther's garbage anyway. But what you're supposed to do, I think, is just like fast travel to the location over and over again. But you can only be, you have to be with less than 50 feet away from the thing. And like, I think Scythers appear on this side, and this is not the side you fast travel to. So Scyther will be a no-go. Okay, we're gonna start off with the up and down, try to catch a Litleo, because I like Litleo, and it's the easiest one to shiny hunt without a shiny charm, and it'll just be a fun little thing. Obviously, we won't just get Litleo, but Litleo would be one of our options. And in the meantime, we can just focus all of our attention on RuneScape. I'm just kidding. I would like to see why the... Oh why my ring light won't stay on. It was staying on fine yesterday. It might be the little plug I plugged it into. It might be the little block. There's no telling. Our house is put together a little bit with duct tape. Yeah, so we just go up and down these stairs over and over again. And while we're doing that, I'm gonna see if I can figure out this ring for just a second. Actually, I gotta first pray up. Prayer 7. All shadowy. I'm not a shadow boy. I'm not a dark wielder. I don't remember what dark wielders are from. Is that from Fourth Wing? I don't remember. Dark wielders from something. He would be a ground type because he loved rolling in dirt. That's true. Why don't you have a shining charm? Why doesn't he have it? Scott, why? Because I have to battle 1,000 trainers or buy the DLC. I think that's really the two options. I think they, again, anticipated that people would want to shiny hunt. And they were like, oh, so to make it easier to shiny hunt, you have to buy the DLC. And that way we get more people to buy the DLC. I thought about it for half a second. It's like $20, right? I'm not lazy. I just didn't play this game between Thanksgiving and yesterday. So I didn't realize how much it would take to get the shiny charm. And I'm already thinking it would take so much effort to get 1,000 battles. So I'll probably end up buying the DLC later. But I gotta get some more cash money first. Yeah, I was planning on trying to do some like work for money this weekend, and then I didn't get accepted to do it. So now I have to wait till I get some money. Because, you know, Sabrina's expensive. She's really not. She's perfect. I'm expensive. I have expensive taste. Yeah, like her dinner last night was $10. Mine was like $50, so it's really my fault. Why do I have vampire dust in my inventory? I don't want that garbage. Get out of here. Yeah, so this is what shiny hunting is in the game. You just go up and down these stairs over and over again. And after about 20 minutes, a shiny will appear, supposedly. So we're just going to go up and down for a minute. And in the meantime, I will tell everybody a wonderful story. And that story is about the time... Sell my body? Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, I tried to show you my nipples, but the microphone got in the way. You gotta join the Patreon for access to that. You can't tell me to sell my body while our baby is in the house. Even if she is asleep. Scott, should Mama Cat stream tonight? I tried talking her into it, and she said no. I was like, hey, you could stream right after I stream. And she said, no. And I was like, but I'm only streaming because you told me I had to. And she's like, yeah. And then that was the end of the conversation. So what should she stream is actually a better question. Not should she stream, but what should she stream? Maybe that should be my question of the day. No one will watch. Yeah, I'm gonna put it as my question of the day. What should Mama Cat stream this afternoon or this evening? And then you have to stream because I've already promised Scott. And anyone else jumps on the stream, but mainly to Scott. It's no big deal. Yeah, it's no big deal. This is my song. This is my dance to that song, I think. Yeah, this is like the best shiny hunting ever. This is so much fun. That's really not that bad. I do like shiny hunting and Let's Go the best. I have nothing to say because my life is boring. Your life is the opposite of boring. You get to hang out every day with somebody awesome and wonderful and beautiful. And also Sabrina. I'm just kidding. Sabrina is the awesome and wonderful and beautiful person I was referring to. Not myself. I'm not that conceited. Don't worry. Okay, so I do not currently see any shinies, but I realized that I don't have I'm playing Fantasy Life I while listening. What is Fantasy Life I? Oh, it just turned nighttime. I was like, what is happening through this game? So, what I could do, what the responsible person would do, is try shiny hunting during the day, and then during the night battle. Obviously, I could just make it nighttime and do all my battles, or I could just make it daytime and do all my shiny hunting. But I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to shiny hunt during the day and battle during the night. That'll be fun. Because I don't really like the cafe battling. I feel like it's kind of lame. The only interesting thing about me right now are my boobs. Well, your boobs are always very interesting, but I assume you mean because you're a cow. Or maybe you're just really into yourself today, and if you are, you should be. Yeah, like, I don't even think with these battles, since I have to do so many, it even, like, matters to do the whole, like, get the cards and do all that crap. I think it really is just, like, I have to battle, because I have already bought everything that's expensive. Like, I could buy more, like, proteins and stuff like that, but, like, why? And since I have to, again, do, like, 600 battles, that's going to be something along the lines of, like, over 1 million. I don't know. Wait, no, wait, way more than 1 million. Because, like, 10 battles... Well, 20 battles is 100,000, I think, roughly. So 600 would be, like, 60 times... Yeah, like, 6 million? That's so much money. Unless I'm just super dumb. But I think that checks out. So, yeah, I don't need to even worry about, like, getting the extra medals or doing any of that stuff. I just need to kill everything as fast as I can. I'm playing Fantasy Life I while listening. The only interesting thing about you right now are my boobs. No, you just can't read chat. Oh, I do see that you said something about a stream of pumps. I can't read chat. Even when there's like no chat going on, I can't read it. I don't remember being so bad at reading the chat back in the day. I don't know what happened. Maybe I just am becoming a worse person, like a less considerate, even like less considerate, like not that I was ever that considerate of other people. It's like, hey, I've become a bigger jerk and just assume that I'm the only one that has anything interesting to say. Just kidding. Or am I? Okay, where are all the people? This place sucks. Let's go here. I need like a nice big open area so I can run into people super fast. It's an RPG. You make armor, raise crops, fight monsters, and travel through time. That sounds like fun. Is it RuneScape? And RuneScape is an RPG. You make armor, raise crops, fight monsters. You do not travel through time, so I guess that would make it worse. Ice Fang, go! Yeah, I think I like got halfway through saying it and then I got distracted. But the cafes are faster because you don't have to like go looking for other people. You just have the next battle ready to go. No, I fear reading chat has always been your fatal flaw. It's infuriating. I'm sorry! I'm sorry! You're probably right. That's why you and I have to do a trust look again, and I'll be blindfolded. That way I have an excuse not to read the chat. I really want Mama Cat and I to bring back the trust log, but she hates me. The problem really is we'd have to do it at night while Sabrina's asleep. And normally, by the time Sabrina's asleep, I'm also very tired. Or we could like get a babysitter once a week for trust. They're like, hey, yeah, we have to get donations to stream because we are paying for a babysitter. And it's like, every hour we will extend it if we get a certain number of donations because again, we have to pay the babysitter an extra hour. Yes, I hate you. That's why I had your child. Exactly. Now you understand. Still think a cup stacking with Sabrina stream would be fun. Oh, yeah. I don't know about a whole stream because how would that work? It's like golf where the lowest score wins. Yeah, but the highest score wins. Yeah, I'm just killing folks. All day, every day. Although, for alligators already hurt. Which is fine. Just use my other Pokemon. No, because the biggest cup is the highest number. Oh yeah, that is true. You're so smart, Mama Cat. One day I want to grow up to be as smart as Catherine, like genuinely. Because in my head I was like, no, silly, the biggest number of cups. We want to have more cups than the other, but you're talking about the lowest number on the thing. If the numbers are backwards. Okay, so this is the part I was telling Catherine. These battles are so easy. Like, even though I just complained that my Feraligatr had taken damage, that's because I don't switch out my Pokemon or anything. I just let him go in against like Pokemon that he's not very effective against and like that are super effective against him. Because again, I'm level 93 at this point. My Feraligatr is level 97. And I'm still not even halfway to the goal of 1,000 battles. Like, what were they thinking? Like, genuinely, what were they thinking? I feel like the Shiny Charm should have been based off of the Pokédex like everything else, and if you wanted to do, oh, sorry, I thought this was done. If you wanted to do like these little missions, I think the mission thing that they're doing is cool. I really think it should have been based off of all these little exclamation point things that I have. Although, I guess that's a different person. The exclamation point things are based off of the little hot detective lady. So maybe that's why those are like completely separate and not related. But I feel like it would make more sense to be like, hey, get all those little exclamation points. Because again, those are at least relatively interesting. You're exploring the map. I saw a lot of parts of the map that I hadn't like really been to yet when I was doing some of that in between streams and stuff. But again, these battles are so whatever. Releasing DLC the same day as the game was a criminal cash grab. Oh, I didn't realize they released the DLC the same day. Oh, actually, I think I did know that, because yeah, Brian, I think, came in the stream yesterday for a minute and said something about, like, he got the DLC that day, so they made it so, like, if you got the DLC, you didn't have to do the battles or something like that. I don't know exactly how it worked. Or maybe they already released the research task early and not like the other things, because that's really what it is. The DLC gives you more research tasks that are not win a million battles. But I also still have to get more like Mega Crystal stuff, so I definitely should have done more Mega Crystal stuff earlier when I could. Oh wait, I can just travel to the... Oh wait, no. I can't. I forgot it doesn't travel to the middle, it just travels outside. It would be great if it traveled into the middle of the little wild zone, because then that's where like the quote-unquote strong Pokemon that always appear in the middle are, and it would be fun. Yeah, because you have to get things to reload, and the like stair method that I was doing is the easiest way to get things to reload. It's not the only way to get things to reload. You can just fast travel like I'm doing right now. But again, we will do our battles. We'll be responsible human beings. But don't worry. We will get some shinies this stream. I guarantee it. Can you catch me a shiny Tank, please? Well, luckily Tank is not in this game. If he were, I think I would stop playing. But I have gotten much better at hiding. I say as I roll right out in front of him. I thought I was using a move. It's fine. Joey, keep streaming until you have a living shiny dex. I have to go to work tomorrow. But I will keep streaming until we get at least one shiny. And I think that'll be relatively easy to accomplish even without the shiny charm. Unless it isn't. In which case, I was hoping. That was a little bit dramatic, I'm sorry. Yeah, I think if we can get 10 wins every night, I will feel like I accomplished something. And then I can go shiny hunt. And then I just have to go through, you know, 60 nights of the game. Yeah, maybe I can get away with just doing the 500, because at first people were saying something about 500. So maybe if you get 500 and enough of like the megas, you're good, but everything I see online says you have to get 1,000. So again, but all the stuff online is still like, not necessarily inaccurate, but it's, I think people said things without knowing, and then like the Google AI stuff just, you know, says whatever has the most views, which is the stuff that came out first. So a lot of stuff that came out like the first day the game was released is what the Google AI says, and obviously I could like do research other than the Google AI, but why would I do that? Google AI is what pops up when you Google it. Oh, I really thought this Agron, Aeron, whatever. Yeah, it's Agron. It was dead already. I keep on like clicking off the screen and then forgetting that the game keeps on going. That guy just fell off the roof. I think that's a fun way to kill people, just make them fall off the roof. Blood shard, or blood runes. I wish it was a blood shard. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do as far as RuneScape goes on the stream after we get the blood shard. I probably just won't play it for at least today. But on other streams, if they happen, I probably just won't play RuneScape. I just thought it'd be a fun little thing to do for a couple days. But like I could just do like other AFK things that are not blood shards, but the blood shard I think is the most AFK thing that's like has a chance of being exciting. I mentioned that yesterday, like especially when RSG was in here because he knows RuneScape. But like there are things that you can do that are like literally don't touch the screen for 10 minutes, and if I do get distracted, there's no like consequences for it. But like all those things are boring. Like they're just like slowly getting skills up or whatever, and getting the vampire kills. Although for the most part I'm not doing anything, there's a chance something really exciting will happen, and that's fun. Or at least exciting for me. I don't know if it's exciting for anyone else, but there's a chance for the 1 in 1500 item. I was looking on my phone. I have killed like 1600 of them on my phone, and I think we killed like almost 300 on stream yesterday. So in theory, I should be real close to getting it. But that's not how it works. But I have killed almost 2,000 probably between my phone and the PC. So it's a 1 in 1500 drop, so I'm officially over drop rate, which means, again, in theory I should be able to get it soon. How come there's no person over here? I ran all the way down this alley and there's not even a person here? Hey, I see a person. With the Metagros. The ring light thing came off. I don't know why it keeps turning off. I want a shiny Ekans in Let's Go. I told you, or I think I told you, but a long time ago, Mommy Cat and I did the whole like shiny hunt race for a Bellsprout on April 20th. Like that was, I think that was like when we were talking about possibly like doing the joint channel thing, and we did the joint channel for a minute. But that was either right before we did the joint channel or right after. But either way, we shiny hunted Bellsprout, and then I forgot to save the game. I didn't realize that Let's Go doesn't just save the game for you like every other like more recent Switch game does. But shiny Ekans, is it any good? I feel like Ekans would be a good one because like Ekans is an easy Pokemon to catch. I feel like that's where the shinies are. Like when the Pokemon itself is like easy and widespread, it's a lot easier obviously to get the shiny. Like shiny hunting an Eevee takes like in theory a lot longer, or like shiny hunting a Charmander, I think it took me multiple streams to get. But like Bellsprout, we were able to get in a couple hours, and like Ekans I think relatively fast. Is it green? I feel like I can vaguely picture a green Ekans, but again, I don't remember what any shiny is off the top of my head. I'm a bad streamer. I'm a bad shiny hunter. You can tell because I haven't done any actual shiny hunting today. Well, again, I did it for a little bit. I went up and down the stairs. That's shiny hunting in this game. I like Snake. Snake good. I like you. Mama Cat good. Cat, tell all your friends to come hang out. But not like your real life friends. Tell your YouTube friends. I do like that this game doesn't let you heal twice in a row. Because I've obviously done that a million times in my life, and this game's like, no, your Pokemon are perfectly healthy. You do not need to heal again. I'm like, oh, thank you. You just saved me 5 seconds worth of effort. I have been selling all like these random things I don't need because I'm just not going to use them. And although I don't need money, I feel like I do. And that counts for something. Okay, what I'm going to do now is, again, be a responsible grown-up. Because obviously responsible grown-ups play Pokemon all day. I'm going to make sure and get some Mega Shards. Because that's the other thing I need for the Shiny Charm. I need enough Mega Shards to buy all of the Mega Stones. Even though I already have crushed like 1,000 little thingamajiggies, which doesn't actually give you that many like research points or whatever. I found that Tyranitar is one of the best ones, actually, to say that. Tyranitar is good because it has Earthquake, which can like destroy multiple things at once, but it doesn't have anything that's like far away like how this guy does. Like I can get those without having to go down there. I keep coming to the hotel because the hotel, I obviously I know they always have some stuff here, but also like if you hit one of these, it hits all of them, because this is where they like showed you how these little Mega Shard things work. So it's a good place to get them. And I have a couple different places that I found in my journeys that have like a lot of little things together. So we're gonna probably hit those up real quick, because yeah, I just got like 100 right here, which is nice, obviously. So now wherever my little flag thingy is, my green arrow is pointing me towards, should be a good place to kill some. Unless it isn't this time, but it should be. Shop it. What would be really awkward is because since the whole like shiny Pokemon thing, they just like stay on this, like they don't despawn, is if I had randomly like 10 shinies somewhere on the map and I just didn't know about it. I guess awkward's not the right word, but it would be, I guess, interesting. See your Tyranitar with Earthquake and raise your Gyarados with Surf. Yes, my Raichu also has Surf. So Raichu is, again, decent for destroying them. Where did I put my little thingy? Is it down there? Oh yeah. I found this earlier today and it was like a bunch. But yeah, so like normally when you hit them, it doesn't destroy everything around like it does in that first little area, but like strong moves like Thunder destroy slightly more. And like I said, Earthquake, since it's like an AoE attack almost, it can do a lot. And like Thunder, since it comes from the ceiling, it can do a bunch. And like Surf is decent because it can hit like a decent number of spots. So I've like min-maxed destroying these little crystals because I just destroy so many. But Raichu doesn't fly, that is true. But Raichu would absolutely murder a Gyarados in a fight. I feel like vertical streams are where it's at. That's true. As far as trying to get new people, I guess I'm just still used to the horizontal stream. But yeah, I guess I should do a vertical stream to get like, not even just new people, but like people who had been in stream before and everything, just like scrolling randomly, it might pop up and they'd be like, oh, I didn't realize you were live. Sure, I'll hang out for a little while. And that way I could see some of my old friends. Because, again, I'm a irresponsible streamer who doesn't stay live often enough, or doesn't get live often enough to get, like, you know, whatever. Okay, how do I get out of here? I didn't really mean to come in here. I was trying to go get some crystals, but not crystals like the restaurant, although if Mama Cat wanted to go get like a dozen cheese crystals, I could go down. I could get down for some cheese crystals right now. Yeah, I remember this place having a bunch, and it does. Look at all that. Look at that beauty. And yeah, this is where I realized how good Thunder can be, because like, if you hit the right one, it'll just like knock over almost like the entire wall. But I have to find the right one, and it's not like always the exact same, because at least in my admittedly limited experience, it seems like those like move around a little. Yeah, I obviously didn't get near as much money that time because I didn't do all those little silly missions for extra little medals. But again, I don't think it matters. I don't need money. I just need to hit, like, kill people. Or I guess I'm not killing them. I'm killing their Pokemon. Or I'm fainting their Pokemon, whatever. Okay, so Thunder. Okay, all those are destroyed. Yeah, so I started doing these obviously to get the 1,000 little rocks destroyed, and then I realized even after the 1,000 rocks, I needed to kill a lot more, or destroy a lot more, in order to get the Mega Stones. But it's fine. It's not tedious or annoying at all. Would it be a bother to you if I came and hung out while the day ends? Of course not. I would definitely hang out. In fact, it would be preferred. I would love it. Please do. In fact, I'm mad that you haven't already come in here. Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna like fix it the other day, and then it took me so long to get my Streamlabs stuff figured out, and then today I was eating, I just... It is what it is.
Hot forgot like Scott.
Scott?
I have to sew Rumi's hair.
Sew in Rumi's hair?
I want to make a Christmas crochet gift for our baby every month. And I'm going to have this count in January, even though I wasn't originally going to, because it's more time consuming than I anticipated. But I don't know what to make for February.
I was thinking yesterday, I don't know if I actually said this, but it could be fun. I'm not saying you should do it for all 12, but I think it could be fun to try to make them as ornaments. And then she can have her own little tree in her room. And then we could leave it out all year if we wanted to.
Nobody wants Christmas ornaments for Christmas.
Everybody wants Christmas ornaments for Christmas.
No, you're so silly. Joseph's family like insists on giving Christmas ornaments as Christmas gifts, and I don't like that.
Well, how else are you supposed to get them?
Buy them.
You're gonna spend your own money on something frivolous?
Yeah.
Like a Christmas ornament?
Yeah. Since when do you think anything about Christmas is frivolous?
Everything about Christmas is frivolous. It's just worth it.
I think you would live in Christmas Village if you could.
I mean, is that an invite?
If I knew where Christmas Village was, I would drop you off there and go to Halloween Town.
Okay, so... I mean, there's still a bunch of these little Mega Evolution things. Maybe I only have to do 500 battles, because...
No, you have to do 1,000, I googled it.
Oh no.
Yeah, it sucks. And apparently if you buy the DLC, you kind of still have to do 1,000, but like you get more of them through the tasks in the DLC or something.
Oh, I thought
Or maybe there's something else. Like you can do more tasks.
I thought there were like different research tasks. Because I'm
are.
pretty sure after I get all the Mega Evolutions and do the 500 battles, it looks like I'm going to have exactly 100, like, I'm going to need 100 more research points. And it's like, you could just give me one easy-ass task, but they didn't.
Yes, that makes sense.
Yeah, Scott's saying you get more tasks.
So you should just get the DLC.
But I don't have the DLC.
Oh, well then you have to get it.
Yeah, but I don't even know how.
With money?
Yeah, but like, do you go to Walmart?
No, silly goose. You can just go to the store.
I've never bought DLC before.
No, you have to go to the Switch store on your Switch.
Yeah, I'm talking to these people even though I realize there's absolutely no reason to do it because I like it.
I always talk to the people. It bothers me that you never talk to the people.
Well, I talked to a bunch of people today.
As long as I don't have to talk to anybody in real life, I'm good. But in the games, I want to talk to people.
Yeah, this director, his whole thing is that he tries to grab like scary Pokemon and make them do scary things. But every time, they don't want to be scary because they're nice.
Spooky scary.
And he's always like, wait, what?
Why does this
Carvana's not a scary shark, but just a nice little guppy? And this like giant Tyranitar is not about to tear down the city, although he looks pretty scary. It's it's a monster. Joey, talk to NPCs? Never. Exactly. It's a waste of my time.
Oh my goodness. That's like basically just playing the game is talking to NPCs.
That's why in RuneScape you get to hold down the space button and you can just skip through all the dialogue.
LOL.
Because there's so much. And like there are a couple like channels that'll do like quests and stuff on RuneScape and like read the dialogue and really get into it. And it's like, wow, there's some really cool stories. I had no idea. And then I just, next time a quest comes out, I'm just go space.
Like, I will not be reading that, thank you.
But yeah, apparently there's like all this like really deep lore in RuneScape about like all these different like basically priests or whatever. They like worship the gods, but the gods are actually real and they're like magical. And like all these different priests have their own magic, and there's like 5 or 6 different factions fighting each other and everything. I'm like, I had no idea all this was happening.
Who knew?
I just have been, you know, killing whatever monster they tell me to kill.
Well, that's how I am with Pokemon. Everybody like knows like all the story that happens in all the games. I don't think I've ever read the story. I want to talk to like random NPCs in houses, but I don't want to like read through what Team Magma is telling me.
Yeah, this is I think the first game where I've ever actually really read the whole story, because I started it on stream, and then by the time I like stopped streaming it and just started playing it at your parents' house, I was like, well, I've already read a lot of the story. I might as well read the rest of it, and I feel like it was fun.
Yeah, I feel that way about Skyrim too. Like, I've played Skyrim for hundreds of hours of my life. I have no idea what the story is supposed to be, if there even is one.
I think I do know the story for Skyrim because it's not actually reading. Like, I definitely, or like at least you can get through most of the scenes without a whole lot of reading. It's like people talking to you.
I don't want to talk to anybody. I only want to talk to Scott.
But yeah, there are plenty of games I don't like. I know all the Kingdom Hearts story. Well, I used to. I don't know anymore because they put like way too much of the Kingdom Hearts story into the cell phone game. Like, there are 3 main series games, and then there is like a Game Boy Advance game that was really important in between the first and second game, but I played it as a kid. It was fine. And then they had a PSP game that I didn't play until I was a grown-up, and that was a little confusing about some things, but it ended up being fine. I played it before Kingdom Hearts 3. And then they came out with like a 3DS game that I never played, and then eventually did, and it was fine. But then they put all of this like backstory and lore into the cell phone game, and I played like probably at least 100 hours of the cell phone game. I didn't get even close to all the lore I was supposed to get because like you had to play so much of that game, and I was like, no, I'm not. And I never figured it out, so I don't remember it anymore.
Yeah, but you love cell phone games.
I do, and that game was like pretty fun. It was definitely a Summoner's War type where you like get little items and then you fight. It was more active than Summoner's War as far as like the fighting goes. I don't remember there being like an auto battle, but there might have been. And like the characters were all either like Kingdom Hearts characters or Disney characters, so I liked it. It's just you know, I eventually stopped playing it.
I feel like all cell phone games should have an auto battle option, because if I'm playing on my phone, I'm probably not focused on that. It's probably just like I need something to pass my brain time whilst I do something more important.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Scott. I can't follow the Kingdom Hearts lore. They made it too muddy. I think there's something about like, obviously the 3DS game, I don't know how much you remember about Kingdom Hearts, Scott, or how much you know about it, but like the 3DS game, Dream Drop Distance, which is fun because it's a 3DS, and then the name is also 3Ds in a row. But Dream Drop Distance and like created all this like half Xehanort, and this guy's Xehanort, and Xehanort's putting his heart into all these people and all that crap, and it was stupid. And then I really feel like that's where it got messy. Dream Drop Distance made everything messy, and like time travel wumbo jumbo and crap like that. And then Kingdom Hearts 3 was just such a shitty game. I mean, I say that. I played it all in like 2 days, so like it wasn't that bad because I was willing to put probably 36 out of 48 hours into the game. But after those 36 hours, I was annoyed and frustrated, and I was like, ugh. I mean, it was fine, but I haven't played it since.
I really need a new phone game, because especially when I'm pumping and like when I'm hanging out with Sabrina during the day and she's just kind of doing her own thing and independent playing, I'm just bored. And I like to listen to my audiobooks, but you know, I need something else. I can't just play Untangle the Ropes for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Although I am on like level 700 of, no, almost 800 of Untangle the Ropes.
Untangling ropes.
Do be untangling them ropes.
I think I tried one level of untangling ropes and didn't do very good at it.
Yeah, but that's okay.
But you put me on like a hard level.
No, I just put you on the next level.
No, I think you failed it the first time and then asked me, or then I said, oh, I'll do it, and then I failed it too. And you did it the second time like much easier because you had like gotten distracted the first time. But it was like kind of a hard level.
Yeah.
Or maybe it
really
wasn't.
It was really hard, baby. And you did such a good job.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have way more yarn than I need for her hair.
You can never have too much yarn.
See, that's what I always say, but you never really agree with me.
Well, not when you're trying to buy yarn, but when you're trying to, you know, crochet with yarn, you can never have too much.
I'm not even allowed to go to craft stores unsupervised anymore.
I'm telling the Twitter sphere to come hang out. I don't know if anyone's gonna see it, but I am telling them. They're like, hey, at everyone on Twitter.
Twitter? I hardly know her.
Come hang out.
Should we send a string to Danny Vega?
No.
Danny Vega scares me.
Why? Because he's 5'8"?
Which is the perfect height, by the way.
Well, it's the short height.
Don't say that about him.
It's the perfect height, except for all the other heights.
Don't say that.
Yeah, I feel like I should just stop playing ZA and start shiny hunting and Let's Go again.
No.
Let's Go is the perfect game.
Let's Go is the perfect game, and I really want to Let's Go Johto, and I really think we're gonna get it.
I saw a bunch of people this morning talking about Let's Go Johto again. I almost like said something to you and like Googled it or something. Maybe something just released about Let's Go Johto, or maybe it was just something that like randomly popped up on my my sphere, but I think I was on YouTube stuff and I saw like 2 or 3 things in a row mentioning Let's Go Johto. So hopefully it actually will happen.
Oh, do you want to hear another conspiracy theory that has nothing to do with Pokemon that I saw last night?
Sure.
I heard a conspiracy theory that, do you remember Madeline McCann?
No.
Okay, well, she was a child that was kidnapped from, oh no, I'm sorry, not Madeline McCann, John Benet Ramsey.
Never heard of any of these people.
Okay, well, she's a child that was murdered in her own basement, and like nobody knows like what happened to her. And there's been a whole bunch of conspiracy theories about it, and the latest one is that she's actually Erica Kirk.
Oh, like Charlie Kirk's wife?
Yeah.
I was like, who's that? But yeah, I actually have heard of at least Charlie Kirk. So some girl got murdered in her basement,
Yeah.
and then became Charlie Kirk's wife?
Yes.
I don't think that's true.
Oh, or maybe it was Madeline McCann, 'cause she went missing.
Because what tends to happen when you get murdered in your basement
Uh-huh.
is that you stop existing after that, and you no longer have.
I didn't know that.
You no longer have like the option to become somebody's wife. But I mean, that's just what tends to happen.
Here's another semi-related, but not exactly what we're talking about, thought that I had. I should start a true crime podcast.
All about Charlie Kirk's wife
Well, no.
and the crimes you want to commit against her.
No. In fact, nothing about her at all.
Oh.
Instead about true crime.
You know what's truly a crime?
What?
The fact that you're so pretty.
Okay.
You get it?
I got it. Yeah, thank you.
Ooh.
Anyways, back to my idea. Here's the problem with starting a true crime podcast. First of all, I can't say true crime podcast very fast. Second of all, it's such an oversaturated like world of podcasts. So here's the twist. What if I do a true crime podcast on YouTube and I play Pokemon while I do it?
I'm always down to see you play Pokemon. So why are you streaming this afternoon?
Why am I?
Or why are you not?
Well, because it seems hard.
But you're basically streaming right now.
No.
In fact, you're doing more than I am.
No.
Because I'm just sitting here clicking buttons.
I'm making it a doll.
Yeah.
Not Babby.
You should do a crochet stream.
Nobody wants to watch that.
I think if you played Pokemon for a week, every day, you could do a crochet stream afterwards.
Why?
Because people used to love like the Let's Chat streams. Like a lot of people, that was like their most popular stream was like a Let's Chat stream, and a crochet stream is just that. You could just you could title even like a Let's Chat stream and then just crochet the whole time.
Okay, here's my problem with that. Although I do think that there's merit to your idea. I don't know how to set the camera up so that you can see what I'm doing without blocking my own view of what I'm crocheting.
Just, oh. I thought you were gonna have a different issue. I thought you were gonna say you didn't know how to do it for like you would need 2 cameras, and I'm like, well, we have 3 webcams, so that's fine. But you were saying something different.
Yeah, that's why you should listen first.
Well, I was just actively listening,
right.
trying to find a solution.
Right.
I think. I mean, can't you just?
Like, it's done. People do it. I just don't know how they're doing it.
Yeah, because you couldn't do it backwards, right? You couldn't like have the camera in front of you, and then you crochet like normal because you wouldn't really be able to see a whole lot, right?
I mean, you'd see that I am crocheting.
Yeah, like I can
see what I'm doing.
Yeah, like I can see obviously right now you're crocheting,
Well,
and I feel
sewing.
Whatever. I can see that you're doing something and holding a doll, which you know might be enough, and it's more just you're crocheting, and that's cool because you're making something cool. And you're chatting. That's really what I mean by, again, it's really more of just a Let's Chat stream, but you are crocheting, which is fun. That way you can feel productive and have fun with people. But you don't have to.
I actually do think that that's pretty valid. I don't think that's a bad idea.
Especially since you want to try to make something for Sabrina every month. Like if you make a Pokemon thing one month, you could definitely stream that.
Yeah, I want to make her a little Pikachu. Pikachu!
I found some of our little stuffies, by the way. So they're hanging out back there with our pillow Eevee and whatever. All those are really Sabrina's.
Yeah, those are Sabrina's. Yeah, I think that is actually kind of a good idea. The other problem is that then I have to stream.
You like streaming?
Oh yeah. I know.
I didn't really mean to come out, but I did, so I might as well look. See. The weird thing about Shiny Honey in this game, again, is you just kind of reload the Pokemon over and over again. Oh, wait, is that a Shiny? Yep, sure is. We got a Shiny. Flabébé?
I like Flabébé.
I'm gonna save real quick because I'm pretty sure there's a chance I screw up.
No, just don't.
Yeah, I got a Shiny Flabébé.
Hey, I like Flabébé.
See, I knew we would get some shinies, unless it's not actually. It's hard to tell. I don't know what color all these Pokemon are supposed to be, but...
Why would the Pokemon streamer know anything about Pokemon?
Exactly, but I just saw some, yeah, some sporacles. I really want a shiny Pikachu, that'd be fun. Go get it. Problem with Pikachu is his shiny is almost the same color as him.
Pikachu! I want all the pink shinies. That's like my favorite. I want everything to be pink. All pink all the time.
See, I always liked all the blue shinies.
No, pink.
Almost like I'm a boy and you're a girl. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we just got a shiny Flabébé. Let's get upstairs again and see if we really did. If so, I can officially go battle as much as I want because we got a shiny already. Unfortunately, I don't know what box he just went into because I was on like box 8.
Frank wants to know if he can stream.
Let's just search Flabébé and see if it was shiny. It might not have been. It might have just been sparkling and I got all excited for nothing. But I mean, we can see. They should have like a way to search shiny Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta make sure I pay attention what box I'm in. Because the other problem is Flabébé is already different colors. I'm just gonna have to go through all these. Let's see if I lied to you guys.
Joey videos would never lie.
Because I think this is the one I caught, and that's not a shiny one. Oh, wait, no, here we go. Here we go. In a repeat ball, level 7, shiny Flabébé. There we go. Again, the problem is Flabébé is always different colors. So, like, let's just see the difference real quick. Also, it's so small on my screen.
Yeah, baby.
So that one is there. And that one is there. So can I just see real quick the differences? These look identical. Like, genuinely. Okay, I'm gonna like make it as big as I can on the screen for a second. Because maybe I'm just like blind. Undo that. Okay. Basketball baby. Basketball baby. His eyes turned blue. Look at this for a second when you get a chance, so that you can see how similar they look. I almost let myself die in RuneScape.
I forbid.
Oh, you're not looking.
No, I'm looking.
Okay. You see this guy?
Yeah.
Do you think that's a shiny or they're not shiny?
I don't know what it looks like normally.
That's one of them.
Yeah.
That's the other one.
It's the same one.
No, this one you see has blue eyes.
No, it's the same one.
This one does not.
It's the same one.
Okay. So maybe the worst possible shiny, but we did get one just the same.
Maybe it will be different when you evolve it.
That's actually a good point. But I think to evolve a Flabébé, you might have to trade. I don't even know. Okay, let's go here. Now we have 3 shiny Pokemon, and one of them is an alpha, which is kind of fun. An Alpha Garbodor. Again, and I actually tried to get one of them. You know, the other 2 were just happenstance, but I'm an actual shiny hunter now because I shiny hunted for a Pokemon and I got it. So, stream title, not a lie today like it was yesterday.
I'm so proud of you.
I didn't mean for yesterday's stream title to be a lie. Although, again, we did get one. So, every time I've streamed this game this week, we got a shiny. So, basically, I'm a shiny hunter. I really want that Litleo. I feel like that'd be fun. An Alpha Litleo. I assume it's a very popular shiny alpha because, again, most people do exactly what I'm doing right now, especially without the shiny charm. But, you know, we got one. What's up, Savage Owl? You just missed it. We got the shiny. But we got a shiny. Why do you keep saying Labubu?
I just like
If you're gonna randomly yell out Labubu, you have to leave.
What if I don't leave? What are you gonna do? Kick me out? I'm your wife. I gave you a child. I lost my scissors.
Good. I took your scissors.
You're so hateful. Just try saying it and then you'll understand why. Where are my skizzors? Oh, they're right in front of
you. This morning, while Catherine was a sleepy Gus, I was singing songs to Sabrina, and I was taking other songs and just putting the words "You're my soda pop" in them.
I lost my needle.
Well, that's what you get. So like the for some reason like the Backstreet Boys song or whatever kept popping in my head, and I was like, "You are my fire," that song, but it was like, "You are my soda pop." You are my soda pop.
I'm gonna
you
pull a picture out
are
of my phone so I can see what's happening.
my soda pop. You are my soda pop. And I think that's the best song. I just noticed Mama Cat in the back. She's hard to miss, honestly.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, you keep yelling Labubu at the top of your lungs.
Where's my needle? Savage Owl, Joey wants me to do a crochet let's chat stream. What are your thoughts?
I think, again, you have to stream a game for a week to get at least a couple people like, oh, okay, Catherine streams, you know, at 8 o'clock. I think, yeah, if you stream every day for a week at the same time even, that would be a good way for you to be able to, like, do a let's chat stream and it has enough people in there where you feel like it was a good time. Because if it's only...
Seriously, where's my needle?
We haven't moved.
Oh.
You could try standing up and see if it's, like, underneath you. But obviously don't let it fall on the ground when you stand up.
It's not sharp.
Well, I just mean, like, if it falls on the ground, you'll lose it.
Labber. Labber.
But yeah, I think you probably were sitting. Or
You need a lighter?
no, it's not in with the those scissors and your little pink thing, is it?
First of all, do business.
Oh, I'm trying to help you. Yeah, so I should have my headphones on because it like makes a little sparkly noise when you have a shiny, but who needs that?
Shiny hunters.
I'm-
Wait, oh, it's on the floor.
Hey, I found it. It was on the floor. Lovable.
See, it's fun.
Well, it's something.
Ruby's hair is almost all sewn on, and then we can start on her clothes. Because right now she's naked.
Yeah, I think Mama Cat should become a famous RuneScape streamer.
Yeah.
You liked RuneScape.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No.
Because you tried playing it while you were working.
Yeah.
You don't do that unless you like a game. And
Well-
then you were like, oh, I can't play this because I want to play it while I'm working. And then you never played it again.
I think you're lying.
That's literally what happened.
Nah.
You should do it, Cat. He's saying to the RuneScape thing, not the Let's Chat stream.
I think he's saying Lababa.
Lababo!
Lababa.
Okay, I have to stop that. When I say I have to stop it, I mean you have to stop it. Now, Litten, when it's shiny, I think is like whitish, which is kind of fun. It's like Kenya, the White Lion, or whatever. You know who I'm talking about. The guy who's Lion King ripped off. Or I guess Disney ripped off. Which I
As
know.
if the Lion King is a separate entity that it just made itself.
Well, like Lion King is incapable of ripping something off because Lion King is nothing. Well, like it doesn't have thoughts and feelings
That's what I just
and a
said.
soul, but Disney does.
That's what I just said.
That's what I'm saying.
We're in agreement.
Yeah, then why did you act like you were correcting me?
First of all, why don't you practice nonviolent communication like Danny Vega says?
Why don't you try sucking my cock? Just joking. No, the Let's Chat. Savage Owl says he wants to see the Let's Chat stream, and he will be there. Savage Owl, you're not feeling hungover today, are you?
I bet he is.
Nah.
I bet he's still drunk.
Savage Owl is a young, spry man. He would never feel hungover after going out drinking with friends.
First of all, Savage Owl is super old.
She did that already, and now you had a kid. Oh, well, I don't know if you know how children work, but I've never been hungover. I believe it's Savage Owl, you're British. British people can just drink all day, all night.
Also, I don't know what that's supposed to mean, Savage Owl. I'm a virgin, so. How about that?
You are my soda pop. You are my soda pop. Yeah, we're just gonna keep on going up and down until we get a shiny Alpha Litleo. It's 1 in 4,000. Every time it resets is like 30 seconds, so we just have to do it for like 2,000 minutes. How long is 2,000 minutes? A lot of hours.
It's 125,600 minutes, actually.
125,600 minutes are saying Sabrina is modern day Jesus Cat. Exactly.
I've always said that about
She's
her.
literally the Messiah.
Guess what?
What?
Her hair is on. At least her scalp hair. Now I have to braid this properly. And put it like that.
Very nice. I almost took a picture of it earlier and sent it to my family. I'm like, hey, it's just perfect for a doll for Judah because it's not wearing any clothes. But then I did it. Or I think I was gonna phrase it as like, if this was for Judah and not Sabrina, Catherine would already be done.
That's funny. For context, the joke is that Joseph has a nephew that, for some reason, all the dolls have to be naked. As soon as he gets a doll, clothes have got to come off.
Yeah, so Catherine said at one point she was gonna make him a doll and then make it so the clothes couldn't come off, just to like really hurt his heart.
Yeah, let's tell everybody I'm bullying his child.
Yeah.
It is true, but they don't have to know about it.
No, you cannot just say La Boo Boo and make it a song. That's not a song, Catherine. Oh, what did you think that oh no, I got off kilter. I was telling Catherine, apparently the meta for streaming, or for shiny hunting, if you're not streaming, is literally just do it while you sleep, which is so annoying and lame. And it's
so
like,
does the shiny never despawn?
I don't think so, because I saw something, like, back when the game was still new. I think actually when I saw it, it was during Thanksgiving, because I was looking up some stuff, where a guy, like, went out of town for a week, and he just left his game plugged in, and, like, even if you're not doing what I'm doing, like, going in and out or whatever, it'll, like, the game will still reset the encounters every so often, So he literally just left his game running for like a week, and he came back and he had 10 shinies on the screen. And I was like, that's not fun.
That could look crazy.
Because like it definitely resets him every time he comes day and night, and that happens every 30 minutes. So he had like at least what 48 per day. So he had like several hundred resets anyway. And yeah, he got a whole bunch of shinies. But I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, what did you think that baby hair TikTok I sent you, Cat? Oh yeah, what did you think of the TikTok of baby hairs that Savage Owl sent you?
I remember watching it, but I can't remember what happened.
Well, there was a baby with hair.
Let me reread it.
You are my soda pop. Also, Savage Owl, important question. Perhaps the most important question. Would you rather there only be Gen 1 or there be every single Gen except Gen 1? What is your answer to Savage Owl's question?
I think it's interesting, but I would be afraid to hurt her wrist.
What is the TikTok?
That if your baby is grabbing your hair, you can just kind of like bend their wrist forward and they will let go.
Oh. I mean, that checks out. But yeah, I agree. I would be worried about accidentally hurting her. I was told by Cody Copes that this Esper, even when it's shiny, can actually disappear if you like go up to it and make it run away. So I have to be careful about that. I also think you can get like shiny Kakuna or Weedle. Why do you keep losing your Weedle? Or not your Weedle, your Needle.
Because I put it down so I could do other stuff and then I don't know where it is.
I want a Litleo. Is that the only Litleo? Surely not. Unless it is. I don't think it is. No, it's not. There's a whole like room full of Litleos in here. You would rather have all other gens? Owl, what is your favorite generation?
Probably the dumbest one.
It's so hateful. Why are you being savage when he's Savage Owl? I vaguely remember... I don't even remember Owl's favorite Pokemon. I'm such a bad person.
What said that about you?
Gen 5. Cat hates me. Well, she doesn't.
Gen 5. Worst Gen!
What is Owl's favorite Pokemon?
I don't know.
You're supposed to know
Noctowl?
things. See, I remember I used to always talk about Noctowl, but I don't think he really likes Noctowl and Hoot Hoot that much. Hoot Hoot! Obviously, Scotty doesn't know, but Scyther's...
Scotty doesn't know. Scotty does. I'm sorry.
Very good. Do you know that song's from a movie? I thought it was like a real song. I mean, I guess it is a real song, but it's like a fake band and a fake movie is who made that song.
You lying.
I think it just got really popular because it's a banger, you know? It slaps. In my head, Mark Wahlberg is the one who sings it, but I don't think that's true. But Mark Wahlberg's an actor. It is like a guy that looks like Mark Wahlberg, but I don't think it actually is him. But yeah, it's like some movie.
No, I don't think so. See, the problem is that Joey just makes stuff up. And I just believe him implicitly because he's my husband and your husband's not supposed to lie to you. And that's a mistake, because my husband lies to me.
So Savage Owl said 5, which I assumed meant 5th gen was his favorite gen. But that 5 apparently meant something different because he said Gen 1 is his favorite. My favorite Pokemon is from Gen 1. Oh, your favorite Pokemon is from Gen 1. Gen 5 is your favorite generation. Your favorite Pokemon is from Generation 1. Cody Copes is Weedle and Scyther. Not Scyther, the Sceptile. Obviously Scotty Boy is Scyther. Bonkers is Slowbro. None of that helps me get Savage Owl, but those are Pokemon that are not Savage Owls. I was trying to like get those out of my brain so that I could get the right thing in my brain. How do I not know Savage Owl's favorite Pokemon?
Maybe he's like a bad guy.
I've always said that. Is it... I have no clue. Savage Owl, what is your favorite Pokemon? Is it like... It's not like Charizard or something. That would be why I wouldn't know, because it would be like lame. Not that like Charizard is lame. I like Charizard. But having that as your favorite I think is a little lame.
Let's face it.
Raz, Real American Studios, his favorite used to be Charizard. I guess it still is, or at least could still be.
Razzmatazz. Razzmatazz, he likes to listen to jazz. I don't know if that's true, but you know it's always true. La ba ba.
No, it's a popular Pokemon, but not Charizard. Is it Mewtwo? I feel like Mewtwo is ringing a bell.
I bet the only Pokemon that Savage even knows is Pikachu.
All these Pikachus look the same color. All those Pikachus look to be the same color. Not that I care about the color of the Pikachu, but we are technically shiny hunting, so I'm supposed to.
Do you think Savage even knows what Pokemon are?
Oh, is it Eevee? No.
Wait, what?
I remember him having an Eevee stained glass rug that I thought was really cool. Or like the Eeveelutions. I don't think Eevee's Savage Owl's favorite Pokemon. Not Mewtwo. Is it Eevee? Eevee's definitely popular.
Well, you've got 100.
Oh, a Pancham? When did that get in here? I haven't seen a Pancham in here before. Yeah, no shinies. Why are there no shinies? I've been going up.
You just got one.
I know, but I want another. I want one that sucks less. I did my pupper chewed up that rug. Oh no! Oh no! What would you do if I talked like that all the time, Catherine?
What? Like, oh no, or pupper?
Both.
I'd kill myself.
For either? Good to know. She was one at a time. That's okay. So is it Eevee? Or an Eeveelution? I feel like Eevee is popular and obviously well liked, but I feel like it's like slightly less basic than saying Charizard's your favorite, because it's not like a cool Pokemon. It's like cute and fun and like whatever. Charizard's cool, and that's the problem.
Savage Owl has 3 favorite Pokemon. They are Vaporeon,
Gardevoir,
Correct.
and
Lopunny.
I was saying Lopunny. I kept wanting to start Lopunny's name with an F, and that was screwing me up.
Lopunny. Haha, got him.
Yeah, but when she's around, you're anything but floppy, if you know what I mean.
That's a joke about a penis.
So he said not Eevee.
What?
It's not like one of the birds, surely. Nobody likes the birds.
I like the birds.
Pidgeot's fine, but, you know, only fine. Trying to think. What are the normal types? Oh, Tauros is kind of cool.
No, it can't be Tauros. That's nobody's favorite.
He said not a bird. I think it might be Tauros.
No, it's not.
Or Snorlax? I like Snorlax. That actually does ring a bell, now that I finally have said like 100 different Pokemon. And although I did say Mewtwo rang a bell, I remember Mama Cat shiny hunting Snorlax at one point, and
Yeah,
you...
because Keegan liked it.
It is Snorlax! But I remember you saying afterwards that you like Snorlax.
When think.
Snorlax is cool. I like Snorlax.
Was there a baby crying from this room?
Probably.
Yeah, definitely. Because yesterday you said you could hear her and she was barely making a sound.
Yeah, I mean, you can hear her from all around the house. Like, you can hear her in the living room.
Yeah, she's pretty loud. Guess that from you. Me, I'm really quiet in the mirror.
I am, whatever the opposite of quiet and demure is. I remember that, like, whenever that TikTok about being demure came out,
Yep.
all my students started saying it, and, like, the least demure people ever were saying they were demure because they had no idea what that word meant. And I was like, you're enough. You know me for 7 years and you didn't know my favorite Pokemon. I'm a bad person, Savage Owl. We already said this, but I guessed it with only a lot of hints and several tries.
If it helps, he barely knows my name.
Margaret.
You got it. Listen.
Well, if it helps, Captain can't even find her own fucking scissors. You have no heart. That's true. I'm heartless.
Mira.
Mirabelle! Can you turn it around? Yeah, his hair is perfect, mate.
I just have to make a little gold band for the bottom.
And he doesn't have a mouth, right?
No, no mouth.
Very cute. Yeah, it looks like a tiny version of my Todoroki. Yeah, I like that.
Gotta make her clothes.
Yeah, she needs clothes.
Gotta fly.
You said you're gonna like sew the clothes on, right? So they don't come off, so that they're not like a choking hazard?
Correct.
Are you gonna give her the golden outfit or her normal outfit?
No, I have patterns for both.
I feel like... Hey guys, look what I made!
naked, Rumi.
The coloring's a little bit weird because of whatever I did to the camera, but this is purple, not blue. But look, it's Rumi from K-pop Demon Hunters. Look how long her hair is. It's very fun, baby. Hey, baby.
I made it for our baby because our baby love K-pop Demon Hunter.
I think the golden outfit's more fun.
We're going up.
Her quote-unquote normal outfit, she barely wears in the movie anyway, right?
Yeah, it's like pink and black.
Yeah, like, I thought it was like a yellow bomber jacket almost. Or
Yeah,
not bomber jacket.
That's part of the outfit, I think.
Well, no, she has like an actual yellow, not golden, like almost looks like a rain jacket style
yeah,
thing.
Yeah, you're right.
I feel like that's her quote-unquote normal
Don't
outfit.
think I have a pattern.
But that might just be her how it's done outfit, and that's like why people call it her normal one, because it's like the start of the movie.
How it's done.
But I feel like her golden outfit is iconic. And she wears her golden outfit during the end scene where she gets her clothes ripped off for being whatever, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think the golden outfit is a large part of the movie and an iconic outfit.
Question: should I embroider patterns?
I do think I didn't think it until you mentioned it. I do think it would be a little weird for her not to have patterns, because obviously the patterns are so much a part of her character and everything, and the whole like point in the movie to a certain extent. However, I think it would ruin it. I think
so
she would
too.
look worse with them, even if it doesn't even if it's more accurate.
Yeah.
It's almost like how if you were like doing a Pokemon, it might look more accurate to give it like lots of spots or something, but like 2 or 3 like big spots would look better or something like that. I think it's yeah, I think it's just not what you need.
What if I were to do them in like white?
Like, so it's at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
I think it would be better in white. I just think it's probably unnecessary in general.
What if I do it in skin tone, so they're super subtle?
I don't know. I have a hard time like visualizing exactly what it would look like, honestly, because it would be a different kind of string altogether, right? So it'd be
No,
like,
I would use the same one.
yeah. I just don't think I would. I don't think it would look good.
I'm gonna throw one onto her face really quick, just so you can see, because I literally can pull it right out.
Yeah, I think if you could do it, and then pull it out if you don't like it, it's worth at least trying. But if it's like, if I do it, I'm gonna ruin it. If I try to take it out, then I wouldn't even try.
Not at all.
Because I do think it's a very cute doll as is.
That's how Tank's brown. He looks so cute. No, I don't like it. Immediately no.
Oh yeah, no.
Immediately no.
Savage Owl,
Immediatamente no.
Savage Owl said some mean things.
Okay,
First,
he does that.
he said that you need to crochet me a heart, which is hateful and hurts my feelings. You've literally broken my heart. Secondly, he said he's never watched K-pop Demon Hunters, which is even worse.
Disgusting. Horrible thing to say. You should go to jail immediately.
We were doing like little whatever at school the other day, and I put K-pop Demon Hunters on for the kids, not the movie, the songs, and they were like so surprised and knew all the words. I was like, yeah, I watch this movie every day, and I did not clarify it's because Sabrina's obsessed with it. I just let that hang in there, so they think I'm obsessed with it, and I do like it. I like it less now than I did originally. I like the music less now than I did originally because, I have become a little oversaturated with it, but I genuinely do think it's a fun movie, and the songs are genuinely good. Even if Sabrina didn't exist, I think I would probably still want to watch it multiple times over the last 6 months. Maybe not every day. But like even pre-Sabrina, we would watch Encanto,
Regularly.
every couple weeks or at least once a month kind of thing. It'd be like, hey, it's nighttime, we need a movie.
And I went through my Princess and the Frog phase too.
You did.
We watched that pretty regularly, and I would always make
I was gonna say you'd make gumbo. Gumbo's a perfect winter food.
certainly yes. What was I just gonna look up? Oh yeah, Rumi. My Rumi pattern. Her clothes. Okay, yeah. So those are the 2 outfit options I have.
Yeah.
So really, what I would do is I would make
I forgot she wears white during Golden and not black. In my head, they all wear black.
I
But
feel like I should make this outfit.
yeah, I think the white one's a little boring.
I think so too.
I think the yellow like rain jacket style thing. I don't think it's called a bomber jacket. A bomber jacket's more like the Daria
The
jacket.
problem is I don't have a pink for that, so I'd have to use red. Which is probably fine.
I feel like Rumi jacket normally is red anyway, isn't it?
Well, there's like pink accents on this, and I don't have that color pink. And I don't want to order more yarn.
Rumi. For some reason, when you Google Rumi, it's not K-pop Demon Hunters.
I don't understand.
Some like random old guy. Yeah, that's hot pink, but yeah, I mean it could be red. Who cares?
It's fine. What are you gonna do? Call the Rumi police?
I mean, you made a red Lapras one time.
That's true, I did. And you know what? He was awesome.
He was awesome.
He was a birthday gift for Praise.
P-Dog.
Nope. Praise Stone. With the Leorion.
Okay, how come I haven't gotten a shiny in a while?
It's literally been like 5 minutes.
And I haven't gotten a blood shard at all.
Okay, well, I don't know about that.
There's supposed to be one in 1500. I've caught way more than 1500. Or not caught, killed.
When they gets brown, brown, brown.
Savage Owl said, crochet me a Snorlax.
I could do that, but I would have no way to get it to you.
He's a baby. She won't notice the difference in color. I wouldn't think. She's very smart. She knows all of her colors.
Yeah, she does. And she also does math. 1, 2,
Are you proving that you can count, or are you counting your thing for crochet? That's how it's done. Done. Yeah, I was told.
1738.
I was told by the YouTube community that I should get a shiny every 20 minutes. So if I don't get a shiny every 20 minutes,
You don't have a shiny charm.
oh yeah,
Maybe we should go get the shiny charm.
it's gonna take so long.
So, the time will pass anyway.
Okay. Let's try one more time, running around here, see if a shiny appears. I want a Litleo. I feel like Litleo's a cool Pokemon. I remember when I saw it for the first time in Pokemon Go, thinking it was really cool. I'm so upset that the one shiny we got was Flabébé. And it looks the exact same. Not Labobo, Flabébé!
What do you think Aquabebe is doing?
Flabébé is sleeping. Gotta catch 'em all.
She was so angry at me, and I couldn't figure out why, and then she fell asleep. And I was like, oh, that's why.
So she was angry because she was a sleeping baby.
Yeah.
Okay. We are going to pause our shiny hunt. We are going to get some more mega shards. And then we are going to, it'll be dark time. And once it's dark time, we will spend the night murdering people.
Okay. Question.
Yes.
At night, when I'm waiting for time to pass so that I can pump and then go to sleep, I have run out of things to do because I'm tired of my Untangle game. Would you like me to do some grind out the battle stream?
I mean, you can be fun.
That would be a fun thing to do. I need something to do with my hands while I listen to my books.
You could stream it. Well, it has to be done on stream, so you have to stream it.
No.
You can't offer to do something and take it back right away.
Okay, so that's not what I offered.
Well,
How am I going to listen to my audiobook if I'm streaming?
you could listen to your audiobook and stream at the same time.
How?
Just do it.
Put my AirPods in
Sure.
and not respond to chat?
Sure.
Great idea. So people will just watch a stream of me sitting silently?
Well, you're very pretty. You
What if I take my tits out? Then people
Oh,
will
yeah,
watch.
they would. You could just play the audiobook through the PC. Who cares?
The copyright police?
Who cares about copyright?
Yeah, you think so? You think YouTube, they don't care about copyright? You know what? I bet you're right.
Actually,
One thing about YouTube that I know for sure is they don't care about copyright at all.
Savage
so I'm
Owl.
trying to break into this room.
Savage Owl says he demands a cat scream.
Meow.
I mean, we wouldn't complain about that happening. Oh my goodness, Savage Owl.
You taking my tits out? Hell yeah.
Hell
Hell
yeah,
yeah, brother.
No doubt, you cannot flirt with Mama Cat right in front of me.
And if it helps, they're not nice looking anymore.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
Long, chewed up nipples.
Well, they're not really chewed up either.
Deflated boobies.
Really making them sound appetizing.
Milk leaking everywhere. Anyway, subscribe.
She's a cat.
Meow.
And she's a cow.
Meow.
She's a cat.
Meow.
And she's a cow.
Wow.
Yeah, she's a cat. And she's a cow. She's a cat, she's a moo, she's a cat, she's a cow.
Just so everybody knows, this is what our house is like all the time.
Well, yeah.
Except usually the songs are about our baby. Sabrina.
It's nighttime, except it's not.
Sabrina.
Oh my goodness. This asshole just came right up to me and started stealing my vampires.
Is he a human?
Yeah.
Like one that is a human?
Yeah, like a real life human being.
Why is he allowed to play this game?
Because it's a multiplayer game.
Well, that's the problem.
I agree. But I was on this world all by myself, which is nice when you're not paying attention, obviously, because it means if I get the item, nobody will steal it from me. And also, it just makes it so you're always in battle. Because if you... like, other people can steal your vampires and then not let you kill them. Or even worse, they will attack the vampire one time and then not kill it.
Oh my god.
And then you have to kill it, and you don't get any credit for killing it because they already attacked it.
So they get all the credit?
Yeah, because I what's known as an Iron Man, which means I can't get credit for things if anyone else has touched it. I have to do all the killing on my own, which is fine, except when other people touch my stuff.
So why don't you kill that other guy?
Well, I can't kill him.
Why?
Well, because he's a real life human being.
So?
I can only kill vampires.
People kill people all the time.
By the way, Joey, I flirt with you all the time. Why can't I flirt with your wife as well? Because she's so much prettier than me.
So true.
You really are like the prettiest person I know.
I'm so glad you think that.
Also, that kind of hurt my feelings how like adamant you were that it was true that you were prettier than me.
I did not say that.
You said that's so true.
Like
Like
I'm the prettiest
emphatic.
person you know?
No, when I said you're so much prettier than me, you said that's so true. Like
Is
emphatically.
that what you said?
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh, I didn't even clock that that's what you said. I was just yapping. You know who the prettiest person I know is?
Scott.
No, Sabrina.
Oh
Sorry,
yeah.
Scott. Sabrina.
There's supposed to be a gajillion little guys here for me to destroy, but apparently I'm in the slightly wrong spot. My little pin stopped because part of the problem with like dropping the pins is sometimes they disappear after you like you go there. Oh wait, I remember coming this way, so I'm close.
I'm feeling hot. It's hot in this room. It is very hot and I'm feeling hot.
You're looking hot, hot, hot.
I want ramen, but I want spicy ramen.
I need to go over there. I need one more colorful screw, and I can get the thing where you get more more shards for every time you destroy one of these things. So I really should like put the effort into doing that. I see a little purple screw over there. Can I get to it? Maybe? Perchance? Persephone?
No. I don't want a buttonhole. I'm so young.
Can button my hole.
Oh boy. Take my birthing hole.
No! I fell on the ground. That joke, cat, don't kill me. I don't know what. Oh, that she's alright? No, she's way more than that, right? We all know it. I think there might be a chance for a guaranteed Mareep shiny, but I don't know that for a fact. But there's like a lady saying, hey, I just saw a shiny Mareep in the wild zone. Then I went in there and I didn't see it. I meant to do a Google search, but I didn't.
Shocker.
Trying to get up there. I see a little purple up top on this roof. Oh. Probably. If I just hit this little guy, I'll be up on the roof that I want to be on. Okay, where's that little purple thingy I just saw? In theory, it's right over here. Unless it's not. Oh, there's a different purple thing. I don't really care which purple thing I get, I just need one. Let's go with how far are you with Pokedex? I have the whole Pokedex. My problem is to get the shiny charm, I need I thought 500 battles, and I was already complaining about that. And I was like, well, I can get that during the stream. But no, I need 1,000 battles, which I don't know how good you are at Mascot, or sorry, Savage Owl, but 1,000's even more than 500.
What?
So...
Has it always been?
I need 1,000 battles. Okay, how do I get up to there? I don't think I can at this moment. I mean, I could, because I have... The like weird thing about this game, I feel like, is you unlock the like full ability to travel like pretty darn early. Like the only thing is like the roto glide. Like there's not like how in other games obviously there's like the little gliding thing or like surf or you know, whatever, like the rock climbing thing I think is in ZA or whatever, Legends Arceus. Like this game is just roto glide, which is fine. I do like the idea of unlocking multiple things throughout the game, but obviously I would have unlocked everything by now anyway. Okay, land on it, there we go. Okay, so I should have done this earlier, because now every time I destroy one of those little rocks, I will get more Mega Crystals. Unless I won't, but I think I will.
This tank is so cute, and I really love him. He is brown, brown, brown. Kyrie is a piss dog. Yes, she is a piss dog. She is a piss dog.
Bum, bum. Let's train. Okay, which one? Green Panaria plush doll holds green charm. Having one of these makes a lot less likely. No, I don't care about that.
I'm so confused.
You'll find after smashing pink charm, having one of these increase the number of mega shards. Okay, good. More mega shards, mo better. But yeah, I've gotten the whole Pokedex. This guy's mad at me because I'm apparently standing in the wrong spot. Or maybe that's something that they said to me yesterday. Oh yeah, it is. That was something. Somebody was mad at me yesterday for standing in the wrong spot. I'm mad at him for standing in the wrong spot. I didn't realize my chat from yesterday would still be in there for RuneScape. That's fun. Again, I never play on the PC.
Oh!
This is a driving one.
Oh, this is a driving one.
I thought it was nighttime. Oh, it is. I was supposed to be battling. I got distracted. So yeah, I think the plan to battle at night, hunt during the day, is a good one. Unless it's not. Again, we already got the one shiny, so I can just battle all day, battle all night. But I have to also destroy these little guys every time I see them. Which I should have done more when I was playing the main storyline. I did it a lot at the beginning, and then I was like, I don't need these. I kind of just assumed if I got the Pokedex, I would have the shiny charm. I was like, oh yeah, these are... I thought, honestly, the whole missions thing was to make it easier to get the shiny charm. And it was like, yeah, if you don't want to get the whole Pokedex, you can get the shiny charm early by doing these other things. What is this? It is designed to make it hard for her. The game hates you. The cat hates Savage Owl.
So true.
Did you ever play this game, Savage Owl? I can't remember. Oh yeah, you never played any Pokemon games, that's right.
This doesn't make any sense.
What?
It just doesn't.
Oh, the outfit? Is it gonna be one of those patterns where you just fix all of it?
I'm trying to, not have a buttonhole because she's not gonna have a button. And it should be easier.
You know what they say.
What do they say?
Button up.
So true.
Dicks out for Harambe.
They've always said that. Somebody I'm friends with on Facebook posted something about that like 2 days ago. And I was like, you gotta move on, bud.
It's been a while.
You gotta move on.
I keep seeing, not keep seeing, I have seen multiple times memes about how like Donald Trump got elected because of Harambe's death, and
That's
like
true.
COVID happened because of Harambe's death, and it's like I think the joke is always something along the lines of like you're telling your grandchildren how terrible life was at this time, like in the 2020s, and it's like yeah, it all started with the death of a gorilla.
So true. I'm not doing this right now because it's making me angry.
Okay.
Yay! Every drop I drink up, you're my soda pop, my little soda pop.
You are my soda pop.
And you are.
Ma-
I
No. La baby.
I'm gonna go check on my baby.
Okay, tell her baby I said hello.
I already love baby.
But then you're gonna leave me.
What if I came back?
Too?
Yeah, unless our baby's awake.
Well, if you open the door, she'll probably wake up.
Oh, I'm gonna check on the monitor.
Oh, smart. Forgot we had a monitor.
We sure do.
Monitor? I hardly know her. It's fine.
Okay.
It's always the same, except when it's
You don't
not.
read it anyway, so what difference does it make?
Exactly. Reading the chat is overrated. You know.
I don't spice mom.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask you about something. So,
Okay. Don't we have ramen, or do you eat it? Oh, okay.
sorry.
No, it means your ramen.
I thought I was supposed to eat it.
You are.
That's why we got food to eat it.
Yeah. Slow King. Yeah, Bonkers, I killed it. I'm sorry. How you doing? Yeah, hey Bonkers, you just missed Catherine. She said that she hates me, so she's leaving, but she was hanging out for a while. Which is good, because I'm a bad streamer and she's a good streamer, so I just let her do all the talking while I kill things. You also missed it. We got a shiny Flabebe, and then Catherine started saying Labubu over and over again. I was going to try to shiny hunt a Scyther earlier for Scott, because Scott was in here. But then Scyther is like an annoying Pokemon to shiny hunt, although maybe it's less annoying because it's currently nighttime. But I didn't do that. She's fast asleep. Oh my goodness, that baby be sleeping. Oh, loud she be sleeping. Yeah, so I have to get a gajillion of these little crystal boys, and I have to still hit like literally almost 600 different battles. Just gonna take a few shots and rip the bomb before I come back. Okay, have fun. You gotta get drunk so that you can be a good streamer, because you have to do all the work while I'm just killing Pokemon. I have way too many Pokemon to kill in order to like actually be a good streamer. Just like no, this is a murder stream, not a chatting stream. Also, I really want a Blood Shard. If I can't get a Shiny Charm, I need a Blood Shard. We got 2 days of streaming. We can get something. I don't care which one. Also, I almost let Feraligatr die. Actually, he didn't take like any damage, even though I just completely ignored it. See, it's funny because I'm a sober queen. Sober girl, you are my soda pop. Bonkers, important question. Especially since obviously you are Team Slowbro. Would you rather live in a world where Gen 1 is the only Pokemon generated? They create Gen 1 exactly as is, and, you know, nothing changes. Or would you rather they never created Gen 1, and like they have every other generation, but it started like with Generation 2, and there's like no Kanto at all. Generation 2 is just Johto. All the Kanto Pokemon are non-existent. Oh, Tyrantrum versus Tyrantrum. I didn't realize I had Tyrantrum on my team still. Like, yeah, just Gen 2 is the first gen, and everything Kanto and Gen 1 ceases to exist. It's a nice Dr. Pepper shirt. It's actually Dr. Piplup. I got it in Atlanta. I think Catherine and I streamed, Catherine streamed that day in Atlanta, actually. We were with Preston. Oh no, I killed all my good Pokemon because I was too busy talking about my shirt. That's fine. But yeah, it's Dr. Piplup. I saw like some people wearing like this Dr. Piplup shirt and oops, all Eevees.
Excuse me.
Like right when we walked in, and I just thought they were like the coolest thing ever.
I'm
so,
back with all the essentials. We have the baby.
the baby,
We have the pep,
Dr. Pepper,
and we have
No. Okay, so I almost lost as like some random bro. I guess I should stop complaining about how easy this game is since I almost did lie or
Are you
die.
talking about being good?
Admittedly, I only have 2 Pokemon on my team that are any good right now because I had to show somebody a Tyrantrum and I never switched it off, and I was trying to level up some random Pokemon.
Bunker.
Bonker said, Cat Wave.
Bunker.
Gen 2 and beyond need the variety. Yeah, and also, I like Gen 1, obviously, but I really do feel like Fire Red is better than actual Red and Blue. You know, it's just Generation 1 is a broken generation. Like, it really is. A lot of things don't work the way that they were intended to work. A lot of things just, you know, are less good. And it's fine. I still enjoy playing Generation 1, and I still, like, you know, I think it's almost fun to exploit the things that are, like, broken on accident kind of thing. Excuse me. But I think if that was the only thing that existed, it would be sad. Especially since, like, at this point, I've played Kanto, I mean, I'm on stream and on my channel at least, like, 20 or 30 times, and off stream probably the same number of times. So, like, I've done enough. I've done enough Kanto where if that was the only thing, I would be a little sad. But like this game, I've never beaten it before. Like Zygarde, catching Zygarde yesterday was the first time I've ever caught a Zygarde in my entire life on any game. So again, I think I agree with you. Variety is important, even if I'll always like the old games best.
I have an important question.
Yes, I have an important answer.
Would you rather be covered neck to toe in tattoos or have one big face tattoo?
But I don't have any face tattoos if I'm covered in them, right? It's just neck to toe?
The rest of your body.
I think I would go with the non-face.
You get the big tattoo?
Oh, yeah, that sounds hot.
Okay. What would you have to do that? Like a snake?
Yeah, I would definitely put like 2 eyeballs on it. And a mouth.
Would you rather have to wash your hands every 5 minutes or never be allowed to wash your hair ever?
Wash my hands every 5 minutes, not that big a deal.
But you could just shave your head.
Yeah.
What do you mean it's not that big of a deal? Every 5 minutes you're gonna wake up in the middle of the night and wash your hands
I
every 5
forgot
minutes?
about having to wake up. I was thinking like it would be inconvenient at work, and I was like, well, I could just get like some of that hand sanitizer stuff.
That's not washing your hands. That's sanitizing your hands.
Okay, well then I would just get like a little basin in my classroom. I'd be like an old-timey guy, like that has just like a bucket of water and like carries it around everywhere I go, and have like a bucket of water next to the bed. Yeah, I don't think I could wake up every 5 minutes.
What if you just get rubber gloves and you just fill them with soap and water and you just clap your hands together? Does that count?
I mean, you're in charge of this. Would you rather? I think if I didn't have to wake up, if it was literally just like every 5 minutes while I am awake, I feel like it wouldn't be that big of a deal. Like, genuinely, I think it would be annoying. I'm not like going to start washing my hands every 5 minutes, but I feel like it'd be fine.
All your skin would fall off.
Nah, those like crazy OCD people wash their hands like 50 times a day.
Yeah, and their skin falls off.
I'm sorry, that was a little bit rude to say that they were crazy. See, I said something about hand sanitizer as well, Bonkers. I don't know if you could hear Catherine super well. I don't know if she's too far away from the microphone. Presumably you can. She said hand sanitizer does not count.
I have another important question.
Is it another would you rather?
Yeah.
I'm sure it's so important.
Would you rather have to hop everywhere you go or skip everywhere you go?
I saw that yesterday when I was looking at Would You Rathers, and I felt like it didn't really make a difference to me. Hop or skip is like, I guess hopping is very inefficient, so I would go skip.
But
But
skipping is so like.
yeah,
Wow.
it's like whimsical though.
It is whimsical.
I feel like I wouldn't hate being the skip guy, but like the guy who hops is made fun of just as much, and he's not getting anywhere because like bunny hopping is so slow.
Yeah, but I feel like if you are skipping, you have to travel like the length of the skip. And with a hop, you can just hop like a teeny tiny bit. I feel like hopping is more flexible than skipping.
But I disagree because again, hopping is so slow. It's like so inflexible.
Okay, so go catch a rabbit. They're much faster than you.
Yeah, but I can't hop that fast. I'm not a rabbit. My body is not shaped rabbit-like.
Yeah, we know.
Bonker said skip. Actually,
well,
I think he meant he was skipping the question. He was like, skip.
I think this is a stupid question.
just kidding. You are my soda
Even
pop.
better question.
Yes.
Really important.
Really important.
Would you rather ejaculate one sperm that is the size of a tadpole, or ejaculate regular size sperm but they can all talk?
I think it would hurt to have a tadpole come out of me. I don't care if they can talk. I'm just gonna be like, hey, bye. Like, hey guys, y'all aren't gonna be fertilizing any eggs today.
Oh, this is a good one that's not perfect.
Cosmic Dre, I hope you didn't come in for the first time right while Catherine is talking about sperm the size of tadpoles, but if you did, I'm sorry. Welcome on into the stream. We are not at the moment shiny hunting. We did get a shiny today, but I have to still like do so many battles to get the shiny charm.
A barbershop quartet.
So we'll get there. What did Logan say? Talking, definitely. I could teach them to sing like a barbershop quartet. That's it. What? And I'm new. Yes, exactly. I thought you were new. And that's why I felt like I needed to apologize. That's Mama Cat, who's currently taking her clothes off. I guess she's trying to welcome you in a great way. She has her own channel, and she is my wife. And again, I got a shiny Flabebe, or Labebe, or Labubu, whatever it was. Labubu! And it was the exact same color as the regular Labebe, except it had slightly different color eyes, which was a little disappointing, I'm not gonna lie. But then it became nighttime, and we were like, okay, to try to make these battles slightly more manageable, I'm going to try to battle at night and hunt during the day. And that way I can like somewhat passively get the 1,000 battles. Oh, I apparently killed my alligator. I was too busy being distracted.
Okay, I have a more important question. What you're saying.
Yes.
Would you rather have a magic van, think like magic school bus, that can teleport you anywhere you want at any time, or a magic ring that when it touches a book, you absorb all the knowledge inside? Go down the wall at Barnes & Nobles with your ring, you know them all.
Yeah, I think I will answer your question in a moment. Cosmic Dre, as far as shiny hunting advice, I will admit I have not done it a whole lot in this game, but I will show you real quick. If you know like literally nothing about shiny hunting in this game, I can tell you at least a little. Here in Wild Area 3, where I am at currently, this is where we got our shiny, and supposedly, even without the shiny charm, you can get shinies about 1 every 20 minutes. Here, doing what I'm doing right now, which is going up and down these little stairs. So every time you reload, as long as you haven't killed the Pokemon. I think if you kill the Pokemon, it doesn't reload correctly. But like every time you reload the screen, it resets the Pokemon and you have a new chance to get a shiny. And even at like 1 in 4,000 odds, because you're reloading like 20 Pokemon at once or something like that, you have really good odds for a shiny. So that's what we were doing during the day. Also, why is it not? Oh, that's someone else's items. I'm like, why won't it let me grab these items? The same thing can be done at basically any location. This is just the fastest area, so this is like one of the best places to do it without the shiny charm. But you can do the same thing at almost any location, just doing like the whole fast travel in the map. Do you know how to shiny hunt in Mega Dimension? I do not. Is that part of the DLC? I do not have the DLC because I am broke. I think it's like $20 or $30, and I don't have $20 or $30 to spend on the game, unfortunately. But yeah, you can do the same basic thing at every single thing. This is just, like I said, the fastest way, but not everything has these little stairs. So like if you use the normal map, if you just like fast travel to like 4, for example, supposedly every time you turn on the screen, and I think this is true because I saw people doing it yesterday while I was looking, because I thought at first it was like outdated, but every time you come in, I don't even have to like walk in, but like all these Pokemon here are within 50 meters of the starting, or like where you teleport, and as long as they were within 50 meters, they will reset. So like if I were to do that, then all those like Ghastlies have a chance to be shiny, and shiny Ghastly is a pretty cool shiny. And again, you could do the same thing for any of the little fast travel areas or going in and out of any of the little doors. Because like the first thing I saw was this Pokemon Research Lab going in and out of there. And I think people do that to get a shiny Mareep. Because I think one of the little challenges is getting a shiny Mareep, or maybe shiny Mareep is guaranteed. I don't know. But yeah, that's as much as I know about shiny hunting in this game. So there you go. Cat's advice is get good. I don't remember what her would you rather was, but yes, her advice for shiny hunting is getting good because she keeps yelling at me for not already having a shiny. My face is so dark, and it's not my fault. It's because it's sunny outside, and I had a little ring light set up, but it keeps turning off. In a perfect world, we would have it set up so that the window is at our face while we're streaming, because that way if it's dark you just set up a ring light and it's fine, and if it's daytime then the light from the window is like naturally lighting your face evenly. They say that like sunlight is one of the best like ways to light because it's so even. However, I didn't do that. Yo, I found Youngster Joey. What's up, Eddie Ursa? So how are you doing? We've gotten so many shinies. Dude, can you do the dance with the pants? Is it like the SpongeBob's Big Pants? Do you know that's dance, babe? You go on TikTok. I'm wearing pants. SpongeBob, Big Pants. Pants don't cry.
I'm not on that side of TikTok.
I don't know that song.
Our Napalotamus is awake.
Hey, look, it's a Napalotamus.
Look a baby.
It's a Labubu.
Do you have something to say to your fans?
Can you say Dada? This is our baby.
Dada?
I don't know the SpongeBob Big Pants. Pants don't lose dance pants, but you know the song. I don't know if that's what you were referencing, but
I think you're covered in dirt again.
yeah, he sucks.
Does anybody want a free dog?
You can have him.
Free to a good home or a bad one? Free at any home.
In fact, we'll pay you to take her dog. SpongeBob Big Pants. Pants don't lose. Oh, you got it today? Thanks, dude. This is the first dance with the pants any streamer did for me. Well, Eddie, I feel like that's at least worth a subscription then. I'm just kidding. But you could subscribe if you wanted to. I really like it. Kyrie gang. Yeah, Kyrie is the best doggy ever. They used to be on my layout, and then, again, I'm on my wife's computer, not mine. So all like the little files of my like old layout and everything is all messed up. So I had to make a new one yesterday, but I kind of like this little moving thing, which I think is kind of fun. And obviously it gives me a chance to put RuneScape on the layout. What are the words of that song? It's like SpongeBob, Big Bob, Pants can't lose. That's, I just don't know. I'm not Gen Z or Gen Alpha, I'm sorry. I'm an old man. Oh, actually I'm a youngster. I'm Youngster Joey. Youngster Joey. I was much younger when I made that as my channel name. I remember when my wife and I met, because we met through YouTube. Catherine, the girl who's just in here with the baby, obviously. We were like chatting on like Discord, and she was like, "How young are we talking?" And I was like, "Don't worry, it was 2020, so I'm 25," and she was the exact same age, so it wasn't actually whatever, but it was like, "You're not like 18, are you? Because if you are, we have to stop talking." And I was like, "Yeah, we're good. Don't worry. Be happy." SpongeBob, Big Pants. Pants can't lose. I know, did y'all see the girl's outfit for that, like, premiere or something like that? I remember people got mad. I don't know if it was, like, woke to be mad about it, but I know people were mad. Because it was like a kid's premiere. I mean, because it's obviously the SpongeBob movie is for kids. It was like a Nickelodeon premiere, and she showed up in, like, see-through clothes. Where, like, you could see everything, and then people were mad. It wasn't Nicki Minaj, I don't think. But it was a Nicki Minaj type. I don't know music very well. Napalotopus. Napalotopus. That's my song. It's all about napping. Every day I'm napping, yeah. Yeah, I accidentally found a really cool place to kill these little things up here, and then I lost it. It was Ice Spice. Yeah. Who's different than the Spice Girls or the same? Ice Spice is different than the Spice Girls, right? Shirley? Don't call me Shirley. Nicki Minaj is canceled now. Oh, really? Why is Nicki Minaj canceled? I feel like it might have been offensive to say Ice Spice was a Nicki Minaj type, but like, they are, aren't they? Ice Spice is one of the Spice Girls. Oh wait, it is? I thought all the Spice Girls were white. Just wondering if you know anything. I do not. You are the Spice Girls. Are you aware that Beyonce was a Spice Girl? No, she was not. Beyonce was in Destiny's Child. Now Mama Cat's just lying to me. Now, see, this is what we were talking about earlier. Catherine was saying how she can't trust me. I can't trust her because she's a liar. Liar, liar, plants for hire. You are a mega shard. Oh, Snape grass seeds. I need one of those. Yeah. In 2 days of killing as many of these Firewatch Sentinels as I could, I got about 1 million gold and a couple seeds. You read that Donald Trump was Spice Girl as well? No, he was not! Britney Spears was part of the Mickey Mouse Club. I did know that, and so was JT, Mr. Timberlake himself. I don't feel like Ice Spice is one of the Spice Girls. I think Mama Cat's lying to me. Because the Spice Girls are old now. And I feel like the girl I saw who showed up at the like Nickelodeon Kids premiere or whatever that everybody was mad about was like 20. And the Spice Girls are like 50. Well, maybe not 50. Well, maybe 50. Heck. Yeah, because they were big 30 years ago. So yeah, they're probably like 50. Holy mess. Wait, were the Spice Girls ever actually big? Do you know Justin Timberlake owned MySpace? I don't think that's true. I think everyone's now just lying to me. How like popular were the Spice Girls? Does anyone actually know? I mean, I feel like at one point they were like kind of popular. But they weren't as popular as like NSYNC and Backstreet Boys, and even those were only popular to like teen girls. And they were popular teen girls before like TikTok, where being popular teen girls was enough to make you one of the most famous people in the world. So I don't know. Like my sister liked the Spice Girls. That's about all I know. I had a Spice Girls bike helmet. Yeah, again, I think they were popular. I guess not even teenage girls, just like maybe even worse. They were popular like kid girls before TikTok. I don't know. Is Ice Spice the daughter of Ice Cube and Spice Girls? Justin Timberlake did not own MySpace, but Justin Timberlake was in the movie The Social Network, which I assume is what Savage Owl was referencing, unless he was actually telling the truth. But I feel like he wasn't. I feel like he was a liar. Why is everybody lying to Youngsta Joey videos? Also, I just realized the name Eddie Ursa, I assume they left already, but Eddie Ursa sounds like Teddy Ursa, which is fun. I like Teddy Ursa. Like one of my last days of work at my old school before Sabrina was born, I like played a ROM on the computer, and I was playing it on like my work computer because I was like sitting there doing nothing and I was bored. And I wasn't playing it on like an actual emulator. I was playing it online, which sucked because it meant I couldn't like transfer it to like my phone afterwards, and I never went on that work computer again. But I did catch Teddiursa. I decided I wanted to play Johto, but only play with Johto Pokemon, and I found out you can catch Teddiursa super early in that game. Because in my head, you get it like in Mount Silver or whatever near the end of the game, and by then, or actually, really in my head, you get Teddiursa, Ursaring in Mount Silver, and then you have to breed for Teddiursa. But you can catch it like super early before the first gym. And fun thing about it is it runs away from you, which is annoying when you're doing it, but it is a fun fact. I'm not used to Pokemon really running away from you outside of like the legendaries in that game, but Teddiursa is one of them. And I think there are actually a couple of Pokemon in that game that are like rare encounters, and they run away from you. They were like trying to introduce that in that game. I'm just gonna completely ignore the rest of y'all's chats. I had a Spice Girls bike helmet. Did you know, oh my goodness, I have to get the adamant plate body. Did you know that Kamala Harris was also in Destiny's Child? That's not true. Unless it is. Probably not. He did own, I think. That's how she got her foot through the door. That's why she and Donnie don't like each other. Spice Girls versus Destiny's Child till the end. Yeah, just looked it up. Yeah, he owned a majority of MySpace. Really? I just thought you were joking. Catherine is cackling in the other room. I know y'all can't hear her, but trust me, she is laughing louder at her own joke about Donald Trump and Kamala Harris being a part of the Spice Girls Destiny's Child than like I've ever heard her laugh in my entire life. Like, she just cracks herself up. No, I'm serious. I believe you. Unless I don't. No, I'm just kidding. I believe you. Savage Owl will never lie to me. So again, I could go back to shiny hunting, but I think it's fun, to me, perhaps even more fun than shiny hunting, to get all these little exclamation points, and while you're getting all the little exclamation points, do like hit all the little crystals. I feel like that's the most fun way to get the crystals. I know I found a couple like quote unquote good crystal spots along the way, and I try to remember where they are, but I've already lost them, so I just have to go find some more. I do prefer Destiny's Child over Spice Girls. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. Oh, 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 oh. So, I know y'all can't see RuneScape that well, but something that I said earlier just happened to me. This person here hit my monster, and now I didn't get any reward for that, so I had to kill a monster for nothing. But it's fine. To the mines, to the mines. What do you mean? Pupitar's body is incredibly solid, so solid that slashing it with a hone edge. Sabrina has something to say. Is it Dada? Or is it For the longest time, she would say Dad. Well, I say the longest time. For like a week or two, she would say Dada. And then she started grunting Mama. Like she was like, it was like painful for her. She was like, Mama. And it was really funny. And then she stopped talking at all. And then now she's back to saying Dada, which is nice. I like it. Oh, I have to get just a Pupitar? I can't kill a Hone Edge with just a Pupitar. I mean, maybe I could, but I'm not gonna try. Not at this moment. I actually don't even know if I have a Pupitar. Bonkers, I would be surprised if you only use MySpace, your main social media. Says the guy that didn't have Discord for the longest time. For the longest time. One of the things I saw as far as shiny hunting goes, talked about specifically trying to like teleport to where I just did, which is like in between 9 and 10, because in theory you can get lots of cool little things here in between 9 and 10. Although I don't know if that's true, because like there can't be that many people. Like, oh, that's 46 meters, so actually yeah, there should be a decent number of monsters or Pokemons right here that are in there. Maybe actually I don't see any, so maybe that was a bad example. But they did talk about how there's probably some spots here that you could teleport to where you can get like 9 and 10 at the same time, but maybe not, because yeah, 9 looks a little bit more empty than I was expecting. Hot take, Almond Joy, one of the best candies. I think that is the coldest take ever, because I agree with you so hard. And I don't know if that's really what a cold take is, but I do agree with you. So yes, I think Almond Joys are great. Every Halloween, I go ham on some Almond Joys. I will admit that's probably well, it's definitely not the only time I eat Almond Joys. I eat a lot of candy, probably more than the average 30-year-old. I mean, probably. I'm not willing to guarantee that I eat more than the average 30-year-old. But I do rather like candy. And I lost train of thought. Yes, I eat a lot of Almond Joys at Halloween time is what I was saying. Keep on trying to... Here we go. What do we got here? How many times have I got to tell you there's no Pokemon stronger than my Arbok? See? I bet you there is Pokemon stronger than your Arbok. Yeah, the scariest thing about is a silly pattern on its belly. Glalie, a million times gnarlier. Payday, probably my number one. Oh, the candy Payday. I was so confused. I was like, yeah, everybody likes Payday. I would love to get paid. And then I really, honestly, the first thing that popped in my head was the move Payday. And then I was like, oh, you're talking about getting paid, like an actual payday. How embarrassing that I thought of the move first. And then I realized you were talking about defeat each register in Pokemon battle using only one Pokemon. Ugh, fine. Can I just have this, or do I have to... But then I realized talking about the candy. Reese's Take 5 top tier. They really are. We ran out, and it made me so sad. So if y'all don't know what Reese's Take 5 is, it's, I was about to say it's like a regular Reese's, but it's really not even that much like a regular Reese's, but it is so good. It has 5 ingredients, or like 5 main ingredients, I think. Chocolate, pretzels, peanut butter, love, and caramel, I think are the 5. I'm not real sure, but they are so good. And if you have not had a Reese's Take 5, whatever you're doing right now, stop doing it. Like, if you're at Walmart working, clock out, go and buy Reese's Take 5 and then clock back in. Or hell, I don't work for Walmart. Go ahead and buy on the clock. I don't mind, but you need some Reese's Take 5 in your life. It is so good. Savage Owl, if you're at home or really anywhere, like leave and go get Reese's Take 5 because again, so good. I just realized the chat's like a little bit too low, and it's bothering me. Although not that. It's like going into my RuneScape. I can't let that happen. There we go. That feels targeted. LOL. It wasn't. What are you talking about? But yeah, Reese's Take 5 is so good. Bonkers, I don't know that you ate anything you couldn't find outside. That is true. I actually did think that was also true, that Bonkers only ate squirrels and gerbils and other wild game. I don't think you can get gerbils in the middle of Mississippi, really. I'm zoning, pulling forward the candy section right now. LOL. Dude, I know what zoning is. Although, actually, now that I say that, I think we called it something different at Target. But I definitely remember having to do that sometimes. Maybe we called it zoning. I definitely feel like we had a different name for it. That was like... It sounded like we were making something better, which I guess in theory we were, but maybe we did call it zoning. I only worked at Target for like less than a year, and it was a long time ago now, so I don't really remember. But I remember the first time I ever saw the show Superstore was while I worked at Target. I don't know if it was a new show or not, although it might have been. And I remember like liking it and hating it at the same time because it felt so much like my job, and I was like, no, I like/hate this. Have you ever seen Superstore? Do you like/hate it? Like, I remember watching a couple episodes and being like, oh, that's cool. That's a reference to something I get or whatever. Because, you know, they, you know, probably had somebody on set that knew at least a little bit about working at a retail store. But then I think I got a few more episodes in and it stopped being like, oh, that's a fun novelty that I understand that reference. And it's more just, oh, this reminds me of work and I hate work. But I haven't really given it a try since. It might actually be a perfectly funny show. Yeah, it wasn't my cup of tea. Yeah, I actually only like Brooklyn Nine-Nine. That's not true, but I do love Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I tried watching the Blockbuster show because it had one of the characters from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I couldn't really get into it. I tried a couple times, and every time it was like I couldn't get through the first episode. And I know that sounds so dumb because so many shows have terrible first episodes, and I'm just like, yeah, maybe it's got a good later episode, but couldn't be bothered, you know. It's one of those I can't get through the first couple episodes. Yeah, because like I said, I feel like a lot of shows have a hard time getting off the ground. I feel like it almost especially comedies, but maybe not especially comedies. Maybe literally every show. Or like every genre has the capabilities of having a hard time getting off the ground, because like you have to get used to the characters, they're having to hit their stride. The actors are obviously having to get used to working with each other and, you know, figuring all that stuff out. But like I remember, I think Parks and Rec is obviously like one of the most like go-to examples of a show that really started off rough and then got really good. But again, there are a lot of shows that way. I feel like a lot of anime is that way. Like I love My Hero, and when I'm watching My Hero, I love season 1 because I love My Hero, and I think season 1 is good in its own right, but it is definitely like season 2 where My Hero really like hits its stride and like is, you know, the most popular part of My Hero. I feel like, yeah, like I tried watching like Demon Slayer and the Full Metal Alchemist, and all of them, they really feel like they have a hard time starting. And if you can just like push yourself through the first like 10 episodes or so, they get good. But I'm like, I don't want to do that. Did you finish it yet? Did I finish the shiny hunt or the shiny charm? I have some things. I still have to get so many battles. So it says 500, and I thought that was all I had to get. And I was like, I could do that on stream, but I have to get 1,000. And I also have to get a decent number of Mega Evolutions, but it's fine. Culprit must have dug another place too. Follow the trail poles. Okay, so I just kind of started doing the little exclamation point things because I like it. And along the way, I will get the Mega Crystals for the Shiny Charm. I'm getting food. Anyone want something? Sushi, wrap, salad? If you ask Catherine if she wants sushi, she will 9 times out of 9 say yes. So just be aware, she's gonna want sushi. There's gotta be another cool place where I can kind of like go in and out while I'm in there. Sushi? Scott! But yeah, I would love some tacos if you're offering. Oh my goodness, this other guy's items keep on popping up. Again, when you play on mobile, it doesn't do that. Like where the names of other people's items pop up. So I keep seeing items on the ground and just assuming they're mine. I'm like, oh, well, I might as well grab them real quick. You are my fire. Okay, so if I'm going to do what I just did, I have to be a little bit more paying attention, because I tried like jumping into the area and I immediately got attacked, which meant I couldn't fast travel again. But I think this is a effective way to shiny hunt as well if I just keep on traveling right here over and 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 over again. Eventually I should get a shiny. You have about 30 minutes to make to my place before you eat it. Okay, I'll be right there. How far away is Florida? It can't be that far. I'll take fish if you're offering. LOLs. I'm taking myself to unlimited sushi alone. Really? I mean, you can. You and Sabrina could go. I'll just be sad and I'll miss you. Or you can leave Sabrina here and I can be a responsible parent. Never responsible parent. Yeah, I think somebody was saying they got a shiny Pumpkaboo the other day on stream. I assume they were doing what I just did. It, I think, is a relatively effective method if you are okay with periodically having to run away, like I just did, because it wasn't that bad. But again, I feel like it feels like a waste of time to shiny hunt without the shiny charm, because, you know, obviously the odds will go up once I get the shiny charm, but also it feels like such a waste of time to get the shiny charm because I'm now shiny hunting while I do it. Did you read my message about the diapers? Because it's still true. I did not. Instead of emptying the diaper genie like a responsible adult, I'm gonna leave it overflowing and make you do it. Okay. Yeah, I should have done it this morning, but I also didn't want to be a responsible adult. I was leaving it overflowing for later me to do with. Okay, we're going to go back to the place where you do 10 battles. I'm actually going to win this time. If I can find it. So this says the cafe that was aiming to become the best of the best go to fight each other, but when I tried to go over there, I couldn't. So 10-hour drive for me, Scott. Keep the fish swimming. Yeah, that's a great idea. I'm gonna be going to the Panhandle of Florida this summer, maybe. I was talking a big game that we should do that with my family, and then all of a sudden it got not even closer, but like it got close-isher where we had to actually like start making plans to do it. I'm like, I don't want to make plans. My aunt like sent out a message. I don't know if Catherine saw it. I think she did. Where she was like, "Hey guys, if y'all want to do this, like we all have to get like hotels or whatever because you know it's a holiday weekend. Like we're gonna go to the Panhandle for the 4th of July." I told you that you didn't want to do that. No, I think I do want to do that. I just, you know, it's one of those things I always want to stay home. I want to do nothing. Bonkers and Scott should road trip towards each other and meet in the middle at our house. That's a great idea. Unfortunately, well, we're probably not in the middle. But maybe. We're a lot closer to Alabama than I thought we'd be. But Alabama is still a relatively wide state, so to get to Mississippi. But, I mean, we're close enough to the middle. What just happened? I got on top of this roof and all of a sudden there was a cutscene. I kind of thought I was done with cutscenes. Oh. My new best bud, you said you found the perfect place for you? Oh, yeah, sure. That's what I was trying to do. I found a place for you to live. I totally did that on purpose. I wasn't just getting on this roof. But yeah, like we went to Alabama for one of my friend's weddings. And it was only like 2.5 hours away. It was great. Admittedly, like Auburn was even less. Auburn was like 2 hours away. We went to the Gump. Yeah, Panhandle's only 5. So yeah, everybody should just go to the Panhandle this summer, and I'll ditch my family and I'll hang out with you guys instead. Or, better idea, we could all go to Disney World, and Scott can buy us all tickets, and we can stay at his house. Everybody who lives in central-ish Florida gets free tickets to Disney World. Everybody knows that. You can't not let me have my baby. Catherine's like, you can go without me and the baby. I say, no, thank you, ma'am. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. You are my fire, my one desire. Okay, then you take the baby and I'll stay home and sleep. Okay. You are my fire, the one desire. Okay. The perfect plan. Getting more rocks. Every day I'm killing rocks. I feel like this little area right here is like on purpose a lot. Because it's right next to where you actually spin them. It might be a coincidence. But I do feel like this is like one of the first places I found where there was like a whole bunch of them all at once. And again, I feel like it's on purpose. I feel like their thought is, oh, we'll put a whole bunch right here. That way you can get a whole bunch and then spend them. And every time you go to spend them, you can grab a couple on your way. Yeah, because I think I can get like 100 right here. I have a question, but I don't want you to read into it too much. I don't love the start of said question, but I will answer it. Is it, hey, why are you streaming? Because you're so bad at it? Because that would hurt my feelings. If that's your question, just don't ask it. What time do you think you'll stream until? I can stop right now if you want me to. I know that's the opposite of what you want me to do, but I was planning on streaming at least until I got a shiny, but we already did that. So I can stream as long as you want. I'll probably stream for a while. I was planning on having a pretty long stream. That's why I wanted to start pretty early. Like obviously we started at 1:15, so I haven't even been live 3 hours. And I was planning on having a pretty long stream. Ah! But again, I can stop whenever. I was gonna stream until I didn't want to stream anymore. But like when I stop playing, or when I stop streaming, I'm gonna probably keep playing because I really do want to go ahead and try to get the shiny charm ASAP. So I might as well just stream if I'm gonna play all day anyway, or as long as you'll let me play. But obviously I can be on baby duty and play at the same time if I'm not streaming. So I can stop streaming at a certain point. It's just you let me know when you need me to take over Sabrina, and I'll stop streaming then. Or Sabrina can hang out in here. Who cares if she cries? It's just me and you and Scott and Bonkers. Scott and Bonkers are family. They love Sabrina. Rentaro the waiter. I feel like I've beaten Rentaro before. It's Rentaro time. Hamtaro. When we work together, it's much better. My best friend. Did you fill up her MSG, fill in the bucket? I'm a bad person. I really am a bad husband. I did not. I noticed it 3 times this week. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. The problem is, you told me while you were streaming, and I was watching your stream because I'm a good husband, and then after the stream I forgot. Because I'm bad. Things go in one ear and out the other. Yeah. That's why every time someone says something in stream, I immediately forget it. And even when I ask questions on stream and people answer it, I have no idea what they're answering because I forgot that I asked them the question. It's perfect. You think you would start writing things down eventually? No. I don't know how to read or write. But no. Hamtaro, when we work together, it's much better. My best friend. We got sunflower seeds, much fun. It's Hamtaro time. Earthquake! Yeah, I feel like I just need to ignore the little missions when I'm doing the night battles because I feel like they don't really matter that much. They give you extra money, but again, I have an unlimited amount of money at this point. Or not really, but I have more money than I ever need to buy anything on because I don't need like full restores or anything like that because A, there's no Elite Four, and B, even if there was, I have like a level 98 for Alligator at this point or something like that. So yeah, literally 98. I just kind of threw out a random number, but that is what he is. So like, it's fine. You know, and there's not like any crazy stuff unless I buy the DLC. And even then, I imagine none of that's that hard. And if I need money, I'll just get money. So I say all that to say, I'm just gonna focus on battles, not focus that much on the little missions, because I feel like that'll make it at least a little bit faster. Now, if I got Mega Shards from the missions, then it'd be worth something. Okay, I bought all the cheapest ones and several of the 240s. Yeah, see, this is a little annoying because I don't really even care about these. Like, I'm never going to use these. I'm not even, like, reading what I'm grabbing because I have to get all of them anyway. But yeah, there's at least, like, again, the mission I'm on currently and maybe 2 more. Maybe I should be able to figure it all out. Bonkers, if you start driving now, you'd be here, have it filled, and be home before he thought about it again. That's maybe true. So yeah, Bonkers, come and visit. Because somebody's got to do it, and it's not going to be me. I'm not responsible. This lady right here is why I have a whatever this thing's called, a Raichu on my team. But the problem is I have to get rid of everything to battle her. And the last time I tried doing it, I lost. She's got an Alolan Raichu, which means she can use like strong moves that are stab, that are at least neutrally effective, because she has a Psychic type Pokemon. Maybe I can see if I can get like a Ghost or a Dark type, because I don't really need Electric types, at least for this battle. Let's see. None of those are that good. What is Eerie Impulse? User generates an Eerie Impulse from his body, which lowers target special attack. User attacks Draining Kiss. I don't hate that, but probably don't need any of that. Yeah, like none of these are that good. Iron Tail is not like super. Oh, wait, is Alolan Raichu psychic or is it fairy type? Because if it's fairy type, I can use Iron Tail. It's psychic. Unless it's fairy type. I think it's psychic. Unless it's fairy type. But I could at least get like Hyper Beam instead of Surf. Oh, Dig. That's literally what I was thinking about, but I was like, oh, I can't get Dig, but I sure can. The problem is my special attack is much higher than my regular attack, but it's fine. Psychic. Okay, thank you. I could get, like, I don't need Thunder because it's not very effective, so I might as well use those. Yeah, we'll see if I can win this battle, and if I can't, there's no, like, penalty for losing. Ignoring the spelling. Oh, I would never ignore the spelling. I am judging you hardcore for your misspelling of the word psychic. Just kidding. If you hadn't mentioned that it was misspelled, I wouldn't have even known because I don't know how to spell the word psychic. Who do you think I am? A psychic? I was in a spelling bee the other day and I did not win and I was so disappointed. I thought there was a chance I'd win because some of my coworkers are pretty dumb, but I did not. I lost to the literacy coach of the school and one of the English teachers, and I was like, I wanted to win. But it's fine, you know, I don't have to win everything. I'm not that ultra competitive. Go Raichu. I'm not gonna write you a love song because he asked for it, because he needed it. Okay, I'm a higher level than this guy, and I have Dig. So that should be, oh yeah, I killed this guy, no problem. See, the last time I battled him, I was much lower level. But I don't even like get a good reward for this. It's just I walk by this lady every time, so I feel like I had to beat her. And that's why Raichu's been on my team all day and all day yesterday. But now I get like 3 berries. Oh wait, let's trade. Oh, never mind. Let's trade your Raichu for my Alolan Raichu. Well, can I trade a different Raichu? Because the Raichu I just battled you with is really high level. And, okay, yeah, I can trade you a different Raichu. Good. I would say the one I just battled you with is a really high level, Alpha. But I can trade you a weak Alpha. I feel like a little bit dishonest because she's about to trade me like a level 60 Pokemon. I'm going to trade her a level 7 Pokemon, but she won't know any better until afterwards. Can you imagine? It's like y'all battle, or like you battle with somebody afterwards. You're like, yeah, I really like that Raichu you just used. You want to trade? And we're like, yeah, sure, I'll trade you my Raichu. And then all of a sudden, they assume you're trading them a level 70 Raichu, and you trade them a level 7 Raichu. Ha! Now, their Pokemon that you just gave me back could be level 7 as well. But it should be level like 66 or whatever, because that's obviously the one I just battled. Maybe they did the same thing though, and they gave me a little shitty Pokemon, hoping I wouldn't notice. Because I know in like the old school games, when you trade with somebody, it's just always the same level. Don't trade match levels. That's what I was saying. I don't know. But I like spent a decent bit of like resources on my Raichu just because I was like, well, if I'm gonna level him up, I might as well like give him some of the things to make his special attack big and stuff. So I definitely didn't want to give him that one. And I don't really need an Alolan Raichu, but nope, it's level 64. So yeah, they gave me a level 64 Raichu for a level 7 Raichu. That's great. Okay, you can drop the lucky egg. Change held item. Put away. And now I never have to see you again. Although there is a Mega Raichu, but I don't have the DLC, so I don't have the Mega Raichu, but it does exist. Okay, let's put all these bad boys away. I'm going to go ahead and put him away, but I will give him a little circle. And what that means is he is one of my strongest level Pokemon, which means he might get to come out of the box eventually, even though he sucks, because I have an Ampharos, which is actually much better, so he'll probably never come out of the box. But I get to at least pretend like he will. This will eventually just be shiny Pokemon, but right now I only have 3. With the Snorunt we got yesterday, I got a Garbodor I got in the regular playthrough, and a Flabébé that we got today. I guess we should go back to shiny hunting now, but, you know, it is what it is. Okay, So I still think I need to get the little Littlefoot guy up, and Chandelure, because they're both pretty weak as well. Actually, they're level 69. They're not that bad, but we'll swap around. I definitely want to get Feraligatr up to 100. If he's already level 98, I might as well make him 100. This is one of those times where I, in theory, should use a rare candy. I always say I never use rare candies because the last couple levels are the hardest ones to get. But then I never use them then either. So I have 30 rare or 29 rare candies. I should really use them. When Mama Cat and I were playing Summoner's War, I would never use the I would never use the little, I don't even remember what they're called. They're called Devilmons, and how they work basically is they like count as an extra Pokemon or whatever, an extra monster for like skill ups basically, and what all that means doesn't really matter that much. But the point is they're a relatively limited resource, so I would never use them. It's like, oh yeah, they're valuable and limited, so I can't waste it, so I'm just never gonna use them at all. I think I still have like 30 Devilmons, and I haven't played in months, so in theory, if I had used them back when I was actually playing, they would have gotten a lot more use than just sitting in my bag. The most valuable resource in the game. Exactly. Bonkers, and you were right. That is a fair trade because I'm said so. I am the main character. She is an NPC. I think it is okay. Hey, this person just gave me 3 experience candies just for talking to them. I mean, they're small, which means they're useless, but it is kind of fun. Yeah, I guess I don't really need to like grind up with these shitty Pokemon in my party because of the fact that I have, again, a pretty unlimited amount of experience candies. I used a decent number on my Gardevoir thinking it would help with Zygarde, and then I didn't even use Gardevoir with Zygarde. But I still have a lot because you get so many just like playing the game. I am bad at these scaffolds. Although, again, I don't know if I really need any of these anymore because the only things I don't have are about like the human dying, and I'm not really planning on doing anything where the human would die anytime soon. And the other thing I don't have is for like gold, but I don't need gold, so all I need is Mega Rocks and to battle, and to shiny hunt. This is a shiny hunting stream after all. But I got one already. See, I shouldn't have gotten one so early. I would have kept on trying. Especially if it hadn't been a Flabébé, I would have kept trying. La boo boo. Okay, let's go back. We are going to shiny hunt some more, don't worry. And I'm going to get a blood shard. Luckily, it will pop up in the chat once I get a blood shard, so if I do miss it, it'll be really I'll be really angry because in theory it would take me at least like between 15 and 20 hours to get another one, and it'll disappear. But it would also be fun. Not for me, but for you. Oh no, you're leaving me forever? Have fun at work. I missed you already. I am, I don't know what I was going to say. But I will miss you. Hope you have a wonderful day. Zone away. Come zone away. Come zone away. Come zone away with me. Oh, I shouldn't have made those espers run away. Because now they won't become shiny because I made them run away. I just, you know, was not thinking. It's fine. I don't want a shiny Esper anyway because it will run away. And then I won't get it, and then I'll be disappointed. What I want is that Litleo right there to be shiny. But maybe he will be one day. Yeah, so we're just going to just go back and forth and back and forth. This is perfect time for me to make sure I got all my RuneScape stuff situated. We can see how many kills we've done. Looks like we've done 518 vampire kills. I know y'all can't see that, but I can. Not today, but period. Between yesterday and today. So drop rate again is 1 in 1500, but I got 1500 or more, like close to 1600 on the PC. So I hit drop rate on my phone, I mean, and now I've hit 500 on the PC. So I really should have it by now. So the fact that I don't is sad, Mama Cat. You're exactly right. I know that's what you're saying sad to, not about the pumping. Like a pump truck. Do you want me to take Sabrina while you pump? I wish I could nap. You can nap. I can stop streaming. You can nap. Yeah, I can just play off stream or not play at all. Again, it's really no big deal. Especially since Bonkers left. It's now just will literally just be you and me. So I might as well just stop streaming. And you can nap and well, you pump and then nap. So after you pump, I'll stop streaming and you nap. And it'll be fine. Yeah, it's a plan. You pump, and then you nap. And then it'll be a happy day. Tank is here. Oh no, wait, I can't be in the same room as Tank. So we'll have to get rid of him before I take over Baby Dewey. You are my fire. Streaming was much more fun when you were in here. So for now on, you just have to hang out and stream with me the whole time. And I have to make friends again. Pumping at 4:30, so I'll be down at 5. Okay, I'll stop the stream at 5 o'clock. And then you'll start streaming at 7 o'clock after you wake up from your nap. Should I wake you up at like 8 or whatever from your nap so that you could pump again slash, you know, whatever? Yeah, I know you said you had to be relatively strict today as far as when you pump, so do you have to pump at 7:30? My nose is running a little, but that's okay. So I think I had 9 people, yeah, I had 9 people vote on the poll, and 5 plus 1. They had way more faith in me than they should. So I got 45 minutes. I gotta get a whole bunch of shinies in the last 45 minutes of stream, but I can do it. I got faith in myself. I'm just gonna go up and down, and then we'll have we'll have it. We'll have the 5 shinies. That's our goal. 5 shinies and well, really 4 shinies in 45 minutes. I can do that. Guess what I just thought of? What did you just think of? Is it a wonderful YouTube short idea slash stream idea slash YouTube video idea? Is it a crochet idea? La boo boo. Yeah, I wish with all my heart to fly with dragons in land of heart or whatever. I wish I'd gotten a shiny that was better than Flavic. But you know, it is what it is. It do be like that sometimes. Okay. It's like, in theory, how far away is that? Does it say? Yeah, 42. So yeah, I think things from the entire room do appear. Or at least most of them. How come there was randomly a Panjin here at one point? Maybe because it was nighttime? Oh, another Alpha Litleo. I don't know if the Espers are still appearing because I kind of scared them all. But again, it's fine. I don't really care about a shiny Esper. Well, baby. Yeah, I saw like a video of people just like hanging out with the shinies. Like they weren't being attacked or whatever. I don't know how that happened. Because every time I get anywhere near somebody, they start attacking me. Even like the non-alphas. but I guess that's just because they had already caught them maybe, and they were like throwing out their Pokemon. I think you can throw out Pokemon, maybe, or maybe I was just being a dum-dum. Was that an Alpha Flabébé? Flabébé! Okay, so we got a whole bunch of resets, and still no shiny. But you know what? We'll get it. One day, you will get another shiny, and it'll be glorious and wonderful and magical. Beautiful and wonderful and magical. You are my fire, my one desire. Papa, when I say I want it that way, I want a shiny. I'm gonna get this. So I feel like the problem with doing the whole like just reset the room method, which again is the meta, is again you don't really get to experience the getting the shiny quite as much as you do with a lot of the other things. I guess it really is similar to the Let's Go method, but I think because Let's Go, sorry, I just got a text from our neighbor. I think because Let's Go, like you're sitting there and seeing them appear, it feels different. And then obviously like the egg method, even if it is slow, you still get to like see it hatch. But yeah, I feel like you don't get quite the same amount of excitement from a shiny, or at least I don't. But maybe it was just because it was a full baby, and if I got a really cool one, it'd be exciting. Because yeah, like the egg hatching is the slowest method, which makes it annoying as far as like in like when I was doing Sword and Shield. But I do feel like in some ways that was my favorite way to shiny hunt, because every time it hatched, it was like, oh okay, here's another chance, here's another chance, here's another chance. And no, it was our lawn neighbor. But I feel like I do actually like egg hatching, even though it's slow. I think if it was slightly faster, like I think like the Matsuda method in Shiny Charm and Sword and Shield, it's still like, I don't know, it's still like 1 in 1,000 eggs or something like that. So it takes a long time. I think if it was like 1 in 512 eggs, it'd be a little better. Also, if I remember correctly, in Sword and Shield, the Shiny Charm barely does anything. Like for eggs anyway. I think the chances of getting an egg shiny with the Matsuda method are like 1 in 1100, and with the Shiny Charm, it's like 1 in 1050 or something like that. It's like barely a change, which really meant getting the Shiny Charm in that game was like a waste of time. I didn't ever get that one. And I got plenty of shinies. Well, I don't want to say plenty. I got several shinies and did quite a few shiny hunt streams in that game without the Shiny Charm. Yeah, I don't even think I got close to Shiny Charm in that game. I think I was at least like 100, 150 Pokemon away because I just never got around to it. But yeah, in this game it makes it 4 times more likely, so it's definitely a pretty big difference as opposed to basically the same chance. Yeah, and then I think in Scarlet and Violet, or maybe it's Brilliant Diamond, one of the games, the Shiny Charm only affects the eggs, and it like doesn't affect any like overworld shinies, which is, I think, is a little annoying. I don't remember what game though. You know, it is what it is. I like eggs. I like shinies. I like having the shiny more than I like hunting for the shiny, obviously. But it's similar to RuneScape, how I have some chance of getting an item, and even though I've hit that chance, it hasn't happened yet, and now I'm mad. But if I just go back and forth between this door, eventually it'll happen. I've spent probably more than 20 minutes now since my last shiny going back and forth through this door, so it should happen any moment now. Unless whoever came up with those odds of 1 in 20 minutes, it was a liar. They might have been talking about with the shiny charm. But like, in theory, yeah, you need like 1,000 no, like 100 resets, right? No, because you can't get 40 encounters. You need like 200 resets. So in 200 resets, you can do 1 reset a minute. Or no, you can do more than 1 reset a minute. Probably like 2 or 3 resets a minute. So yeah, it's like an hour, probably, actually. I don't know. I'm just, it's like not even napkin math. It's just random nonsense throwing out numbers math. Yeah, it might be like you get about 1 an hour if you don't have the shiny charm, and you get 1 about every 20 minutes with the shiny charm, or maybe it was 20 minutes even without the charm. You're my soda pop, my little soda pop. See, every time I miss the door, it's a perfect chance to run around and see if a shiny appeared. See an Alpha Pikachu. No actual Pikachu. And again, I think the Espers will not appear because I screwed up and like ran over here and looked at them before. At least they won't right now. They will eventually, probably, but... Litleos. Pia Jam. Yeah, I got lucky with that Flabébé, like seeing the little star thingies about it being shiny, because obviously that Pokemon looked the exact same. But yeah, I haven't seen any shinies yet. I don't know how that Litleo just went back to sleep. He's like, oh, that guy's walked too far away. I don't really need to attack him. You're my soda pop, my little soda pop. You are my soda pop. Yeah, I think, you know, obviously earlier we were talking about the whole, like, what would be better, having Gen 1 or not, basically. Or having Gen 1 or having only Gen 1, or not having it at all. And I forgot the shinies don't exist in Gen 1, so not only is the game itself kind of broken, there's no shinies. So yeah, I really do think Fire Red is a better game. I think Fire Red is maybe the best Pokemon game, even though I rarely say it is my favorite. But, you know, it really is probably the best one, because Kanto best gen. I have, like I mentioned earlier, I have like an unlimited amount of money. I have like at least 100 of the repeat balls, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, I have 123. I'm pretty sure those are like one of the best things for the shiny hunting, because they obviously already have everything. They're like twice as effective as Ultra Balls. Not that, again, it really matters that much, but I don't want to attack anything that's a shiny, because normally I just kill things and throw a ball at them, and if I don't catch it, no big deal. But I don't want to do that with shiny Pokemon, because if I kill a shiny and then I don't get it, then I would be sad. So I think, yeah, earlier with the Flabébé, I just didn't attack it at all, and I just threw a ball, I'm pretty sure. But I also saved it, or saved the game, so if I like do kill it, assuming I notice that I have a shiny and whatever, which I wouldn't attack it if I didn't notice that it was shiny, so it's fine. I can just save and then attack it and try to catch it, and if I kill it or I don't catch it or whatever, yeah, it's not the end of the world. I'll just reset and it'll be all good in the hood. are my Pokemon. You are a different color than you're supposed to be. Maybe I should like put my shiny Garbodor out as like good luck. But then I have to have Garbodor on my team, and he's a garbage Pokemon. Yeah, I really, for the longest time, didn't realize he was shiny because I don't know anything about... I don't even know what generation Garbodor is. Is he Gen 5? I don't know anything about Garbodor. I think he's Gen 5 because Gen 5 has a lot of like the Gen 1 remakes rather than like... Gen 4 took a lot of Gen 1 Pokemon and like did an evolution or a baby form or something like that. Like you get obviously the Magmortar and the Electivire and stuff like that. There were a couple things like that in Gen 1. And then Gen 5 just remade all of them. They had like Sock and Throw, and I think again like Garbodor. They had others probably, although those are the only examples I can think of. Yeah, because Gen 5, if I remember correctly, you only have Gen 5 Pokemon in like the normal playthrough. Like there are not any Gen 1 through 4 Pokemon in the Gen 5 regular playthrough. So yeah, they just kind of like remade everybody. So they're like, oh yeah, it's Machop but different, or it's Hitmonlee but different. Okay, how come there's no shinies? Like, don't they know that I want there to be a shiny? They must not know that that's what I'm looking for. They're like, oh, you wanted a shiny Pokemon? I thought you said Weast. Gotta set it to W for Wumbo. Wumbology. You are my Pokemon. You are a Pokemon. Hey there, Pokemon. Pokemon, it is Pokemon, Pokemon. I don't know why that song stuck in my head so much. Actually, I do. It's because of the Brooklyn Nine-Nine, like short of it. But I haven't seen that Brooklyn Nine-Nine short in a while. But I do love Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Yeah, our neighbor was talking about the mailbox. I really got to replace our mailbox. I like bought all the stuff to do it a long time ago, and I haven't actually done it. I have to like dig a hole and mix concrete and put it in there, but it's not really that hard. I should do it this week. I should get Scott to do it. Scott knows how to do things. Yeah, I think it would be much faster if I didn't keep on checking, but I want to check. Because then I get to actually get it. Yeah, I think it's obviously inefficient to waste like a minute checking all the time, because the time I just spent checking, I could have, you know, reset it like 5 times. But what if I'd gotten a shiny and I reset it 3 times and I didn't have to? Yeah, I should just leave my my Switch plugged in and playing for hours, and then when I come back, I'll have shiny Pokemon, right? That's how it works. Yeah, I think I always like leave it paused, because why would I not pause the game? But yeah, I guess in theory I really shouldn't. I should just stand right outside one of the wild areas and let the shinies appear. Yeah, how come people keep on stealing my my vampires? I'm actually kind of close to getting a strength level from all these vampires on stream. Yeah, I've killed almost 600 at this point, so it would be awkward if I wasn't close to getting a strength level. Yeah, I think... Well, I don't know. Oh yeah, it says I've gotten 337,000 strength experience on stream in the last 2 days, so that's kind of fun. But yeah, I just hit 2,000 total level. So that's what I was trying to make a short of the other day to post. But then I never edited the short together. I had like a vision of what I wanted to look like, so I'll probably eventually post it, or maybe I won't. Yeah, I think I went on the little phone editor thing, and it like wanted me to log in and do all these things, and I was like, okay, this is too much of a barrier to entry. CapCut, yeah. It's like, if you're not gonna make it easier for me, then I'm not gonna do it. For me to put some effort into something? I don't think so. Maybe I should make RuneScape the bigger screen, because there's a whole lot more stuff happening on the RuneScape screen and killing monsters, as opposed to just having the reload screen every time. Yeah, I think in some of the DLC you can reload, like do the fast travel thing directly inside the map a little bit better, so you can actually like see when they appear, so you get a little bit of that excitement. My brain will explode soon. You have like, because of all the blood coming out, or you have a headache, or because you're tired, or because of the baby? How come? Or killer headache. Oh no. Do you want me to grab you some Tylenol? Nah, but you need Tylenol. Tylenol's good for you. I mean, you're gonna have 30 minutes to wait otherwise, because you just got a pump for 30 minutes. So I get you Tylenol now, and then you don't have to wait 30 minutes. I don't believe in Tylenol. It exists. It's real. If I get it for you, will you take it? Or do you really not want it? Because I know sometimes you play silly and you don't want it, actually, and sometimes you're just being silly. You are a baby. How come there's so much yarn behind me? I don't remember there being yarn. Hey, the grimy rain are weed. You're my soda pop, my little soda pop. You are go go goat. You are love baby. You are Pikachu. Pikachu. Pikachu, you are a Pikachu. Pikachu, you are a Pikachu. Pikachu. Yeah, again, I think Litleo is supposed to be whitish. But yeah, all those Litleos look the same. Going on that. We're going up, 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 it is our moment. Na 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 na. I made a short already that was Legend ZA and had that song, and I was going up the ladder. But now I'm going up the stairs, so I can do it again. We're going up, 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 it is our moment. Na 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 na, golden. Just going up the stairs over and over again. Oh, oh, oh. We're going up the stairs all of the time, yeah. Going up the stairs, yeah. We're going up the stairs, yeah. Sorry, I was trying to click on something, but it ruined everything. Oh, I accidentally clicked on Spotify. That was the issue. I was like, why is this being all weird? Go away, Spotify. Nobody invited you. There we go. It's gone now. Don't worry. Be happy. Apparently, the president of Venezuela, right before he got kidnapped, went on stage and sang that song. and it was like a funny little rendition, even though he's, you know, whatever. And yeah, it was funny. We're going up, up, up. It is our moment. It is our moment. Oh yeah. It is our moment. Oh yeah. Okay, I have to stop singing K-pop Demon Hunters. Just because it's always in my brain doesn't mean it has to always come out of my mouth. But I keep going up the stairs. Sabrina was angry about that thought. She's like, no, we should always be singing K-pop Demon Hunters. It's always right. All K-pop, all the time. Yeah, this is why I had the 2 games up, because I knew once I actually got the shiny hunting, it's just, you know, you're just sitting here, you're just going back and forth. It's the easiest thing you can do. It's so easy, even I can do it. I'm terrible at video games. I really am. I've tried to get into like some of the cool RuneScape stuff, and I can't ever do it. I'm like, no, you have to like be good at the game, and you have to spend effort getting good at the game, and I don't have time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. I do the things that, like this, where I can just click on the screen once every few minutes. Or like shiny hunting, where you just hold down a little thing. In theory, this whole like stair method is going to lead to more drift. It's just like the old shiny hunting method in Let's Go Eevee that led to drift. Yeah, again, I think in Let's Go Eevee, when you would use stairs to reload the screen, you at least got to see the shiny right away every time. See, that was the fun part. But also, you could run away from the shiny, and I think I have done that before. I think that was the dangerous part of going up and down the stairs. I think I might have done that for a Charmander. I think I had just gotten so used to going up and down the stairs that a Charmander appeared that was shiny and I just ran right away. But maybe not. Maybe that didn't happen. I definitely feel like it happened to some, like something. I got a shiny Charmander at some point, but I think I had to shiny hunt for it twice because I got the shiny and ran away. But it could have been something different that happened too. And then I remember going up and down the stairs at Mount Moon, or not Mount Moon, Lavender Tower, doing Cubone that one day. So yeah, I guess shiny hunting's always been going up and down stairs. It just felt different in Let's Go. You had to look. And here it's just, hey, is there a shiny? Hey, you're not shiny. You're not shiny. Maybe there could be a shiny Kakuna, because I haven't really been looking at the Kakunas. Why are they all attacking me? Why are y'all being so mean? I'm just trying to catch you if you're a different color than your friends. It's nearly daybreak. Yeah, none of these are shiny. Why does this game hate me so much? It's like, no, you can't have a shiny. You don't deserve it. We're going up, up, up. It is our moment. Na 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 golden. Okay. My goal was to get 5 shinies. 4 of which in the last 45 minutes. Now my goal is to get 1 shiny in the last 45 minutes. Let's see if it'll happen. No guarantees, obviously, but I think I got a decent shot. Maybe I just got really lucky that first time. Because I definitely got that first one real quick, and it kind of lulled me into a, oh, it'll happen really fast every time kind of thought. And that was dangerous. Oh my goodness, a rune kite shield. I saw the blue on the ground, I got real excited. In theory, if I do ever get the blood shard on the RuneScape in the bottom corner, it'll be like purplish pinkish, but it doesn't mean I'll actually notice it being purplish pinkish, but it should be that color. And it should like pop up big on the screen like, hey, you just got a collection log slot, so I should notice it. But if I don't, then I'll just cry. Because it will pop up on the screen as collection log slot, and it will let me know in the chat that I got it. And if I see it later, then I'll just be like, oh, I missed my chance. Hey Sabrina, you are a baby. Hey Sabrina, you are a baby girl. I think one day Sabrina and I are gonna be best friends. She's gonna be one of those people that like goes to kindergarten and people are like, hey Sabrina, who's your best friend? She'll be like, my daddy. It'll be so cute. No, hopefully that doesn't happen because kids make fun of that kid. But they shouldn't, because like, I'm gonna be way cooler than the people that go to school with her. Like, she's supposed to like Caroline better than me? Caroline doesn't even have a Switch. Caroline poops her pants right now, and you want that to be her best friend? Oh my goodness, it's Aurum Rises. How are you doing, my guy? We're about to get a shiny, and now that you are here, it's like basically guaranteed. We got a shiny Flabébé earlier, and Catherine was in here. She kept saying Labubu every time, and I punched her in the face. I'm just kidding, I didn't have but the Labubu part did. But we have not gotten a shiny since, mainly because I didn't do that much shiny hunting on this stream. Although I've been live for about 3.5 hours, I spent most of the time killing, or like battling trainers, because I need 1,000 battles before I'm ready for the shiny charm. But that's okay, because we will eventually get those 1,000 battles and the shiny charm. But in the meantime, we have to do at least a little bit of shiny hunting on stream. A Flabébé, yep. So Aurum, what all have you been up to today? Also, you've missed Sabrina on screen. I know you don't like Sabrina quite as much as your own child, but I mean, you have to like Sabrina. She's great. Everybody does. But yeah, Catherine brought her in earlier, but Catherine is currently pumping, and Sabrina is a little bit of a grumpy Gus, so I gotta take over baby duty pretty soon. But that's okay. She's allowed to be a grumpy Gus. She's a fierce advocate for her own happiness. Just in my stream, getting so close to the end of the story, I think, of this game or of a different game. I really thought ZA was better than a lot of people said. Like, it's definitely very different than most other Pokemon games, and Arceus is different than most other Pokemon games in a good way, and this is just different and maybe not necessarily in a good way. But I thought it was fun. Like, genuinely, I was saying earlier, like, I still think it's fun. I was playing off stream a little bit. That's part of why I wanted to stream so early today, because I was like, I could just stream all day because I want to play this game all day anyway. But, you know, obviously I have to do some of my responsibilities as a grown-up. But I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, anyway, this game is fun, is really basically all I was saying. It's way too long for my liking. See, I want a game to be long though. Like, why would you want a game to be short? Because then it's gone sooner. I think, again, to me, I think being a long game is good, as long as it's not like, it's not like too repetitive. And I guess it is somewhat repetitive. Obviously, you're catching Pokemon and battling the whole time. But I think them like unlocking the new battle zones throughout the game made it a little bit less repetitive. And as the game goes on, you like introduce more of the different teams. Like there's like, I don't know how far you are, but you said you're almost done, so I feel like I can at least say the different teams. But you know, you got like the Battle Dojo people, the Rust Syndicate, and then like the fangirl, or the fan of that girl. Like you have a couple different teams, and that's fun. I feel like they do a decent job anyway of making it not too repetitive. I really think the part that it's long for me anyway is that tutorial, and I know I've complained about it before. I'm sure everybody has. The part that like they're trying to teach you how to play and not letting you explore is too long. They should let you explore from the beginning. They can like tell you where to go. I think that's nice, and you obviously need to learn how to play the game and understand how it goes. But I do think they should have let you explore those like new wild areas and everything from the get-go. But I think that was really my main criticism. And after that, and after I got used to the different battling style, like I mentioned yesterday on stream, I feel like the fact that it's not turn-based battling does make it, to me, less strategy, and it's just more, like, just hit them fast. And, like, everybody takes damage at some point, and, like, to a certain extent, every Pokemon can hurt every other Pokemon, as long as you're at a decent level. Like, I feel like type matchups don't matter near as much in this one, and stuff, because it's not, turn-based battling. I could be wrong, but I feel like it doesn't matter as much. Arceus is still better than ZA, but then again, I'm blessed with Gen 4. Or I'm biased with Gen 4. Yeah, I think... I haven't played Arceus in so long. I'm really not good about, like, replaying Pokemon games and stuff, because it's just... I don't know, maybe... I don't know, it's just not something I do a whole lot, but... Or at least of, like, newer ones lately. But I really do remember loving Arceus the first time I played it. I think Arceus is the one that you had to do all the sandwich stuff. Yeah, no, that's Scarlet and Violet. Yeah, because you use sandwiches with your little Myriadon or whatever his name is, Miraidon. Because I was about to say, I feel like I didn't like the sandwich idea as far as trying to deal with that with shiny hunting. Like, I never figured that out. I never, like, wanted to figure that out. But Arceus had the same basic idea, I think. It had the curry, unless that was a different game. Because I remember not shiny hunting in Arceus very much, although I did get the shiny charm. Because unlike this game, you get the shiny charm just by getting the Pokedex, and I wanted to get the Pokedex. Yeah, I definitely feel like I want to get the Pokedex for every game now that I'm a grown-up. Like, every game that I play, anyway. Like, I'm pretty sure I got the Pokedex for Scarlet and Violet, or at least... I don't know, it's been a minute since I played Scarlet and Violet, but I think I did. And I got the Pokedex for this game. And there was no food things in Arceus. Oh, what game was Curry? That might have been something else. Help. My brain, it will explode. Mama Cat, let me get you medicine. You said not to get you medicine, so I didn't get it for you. But I can give you some Tylenol right now. You should not have to wait 15 minutes with an exploded head. We're going up, up, up. It is our moment. Da 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 da, golden. My nose is a little bit running. Not like super runny, but like a little bit running. When I finish pumping, I will bring Sabrina to show you. Yes, she is perfect. That is true. She is. Yeah, I guess Curry might have been in Sword and Shield. Oh yeah, Arceus had the outbreaks. Yeah. Cuter than any baby who's ever lived. See, I think that. Mama Cat thinks that. But Aram probably likes his own baby best. She's also the first baby to ever roll or crawl. That is true. She is really good at rolling and crawling. Better than any baby. She could probably join the Baby Olympics for crawling. Well, maybe not crawling yet, but definitely for rolling. She can roll across the room faster than anybody, and she can crawl, although maybe not at an Olympic level athlete. Arceus had outbreaks and alphas, yeah. I definitely feel like, I mentioned this yesterday as well, but I definitely think this game is more aggressive. Like, the Pokemon are more aggressive, I mean. I guess part of that is also just tied to the fact that it's not a turn-based battling and stuff. But yeah, I feel like that's weird to me. The whole, like, everywhere I go, especially when you're early in the game and like the alphas are like too strong for you to battle and stuff, like they are really annoying. And I feel like I could just be like walking, trying to do like basic game stuff, like catch, you know, a random Litleo or something, and there'd be an alpha that's like attacking me. Like in this room I'm in right now, like you can get here as soon as they open up the whole exploring thing. So you're like less than level 20 and there's like a giant alpha Litleo right there. And now I'm at a strong enough level where it doesn't matter, and like I have the little screw things where I don't get hurt as much from alphas and all that, but like it was definitely enough. Oh, she also is the best at saying Dad Dad for sure. She says Dad Dad better than anybody. My issue I think with ZA is the ranking system. I feel it should have been an optional thing, but that's just me. Oh, you're talking about like to get from like Z to A, that part of the ranking system? like where you had to do like the night battles to get to the next rank and everything to progress the story. I thought at first you were gonna have to go all the way from Z to A, and I thought that was too much. The fact that they did like a big jump, I don't remember what the jump was. It was like S to L or whatever. They skipped like at least 10 letters. I definitely think that helped. But I do agree that got a little bit tedious. And like right now, I don't want to do it at all. Again, to get the Shining Charm, you have to get like 1,000 battles if you don't have the DLC. And, you know, the main way to get those battles is by going at night and dealing with them. But yeah, I do remember it feeling like it took forever. Especially if you are not like going on a bench and making it turn into night and everything like that, which I did not do a whole lot. Like I would explore during the day and like try to catch Pokemon during the day and then battle at night. So yeah, if you didn't get enough to level up at night, like in one night, and then yeah, it would feel so long to get from one letter to the next. I definitely agree with that. Yeah, and the research stuff is insane. Yeah, it definitely is a lot to get, you know, the game 100% or whatever, like to get the Shiny Charm. I've been putting in a lot of hours the last 2 days, and I still have a decent bit to go. And I spent a lot of hours during Thanksgiving break, but, you know, again, I like a game to be long, but I do think it's fun. I'm still saying that. I do think it's fun. I just think it's not a perfect game, and that's all right. You don't have to be perfect. We can't all be like Arum, who was super perfect. Is your profile picture like a Trojan? Just noticed that. That's fun. I made like, well, I say I made. I went on like some, maybe it was Google Gemini, some sort of AI thing, and got them to do a Trojan, because that's like my school logo, and make it like mathy, and I made that my background on my computer for a minute because I thought the kids would think it was fun. And then I replaced it very quickly with a picture of Sabrina, because Sabrina is way better than that. But I do think it makes for a very fun YouTube profile picture. Your little Trojan helmet, or I guess Spartan? Yeah, Trojan helmet with an Eevee on the forehead. Oh! It's real small on my computer. I tried making it bigger, but I just made the whole chat bigger, not your profile picture. But I didn't realize it had an Eevee on the forehead. That's fun. I didn't finish the game, but isn't getting from Z to A like the whole point? Yeah. Or is there something else? Not really. It is the whole point, but also like, especially after you get through the first couple letters, you start to run into like the other teams, and like you're doing like side stories with them. But I really feel like they feel like side stories, and the main story is getting from Z to A. And the whole point, you know, spoiler, is like to get to A so that you can save the world, basically. It's like the whole point of the competition is to, or save the city, not the world, is to find the strongest Pokemon trainers so that you can save the city. And I feel like that's not even really that big of a spoiler, because I feel like that's a little bit obvious at the beginning of the game and like implied that that's kind of the point, but maybe it's not. I feel like they definitely implied that there was like a point of the tournament is to do something anyway, not just to have the tournament. So yeah, you start like building relationships with other people throughout the game, but the entire time you're just trying to get to letter A. I feel they dumped more trauma on Arizona for us as well. This man goes thousands of years, and Floette is like, you're not that guy anymore. Yeah. I don't remember actual X and Y very much. I remember at the end some like giant guy appearing, which I assume is AZ. But that's really all I remember from X and Y. So like that part, I don't remember. I know like they definitely reference the fact that X and Y happened. And like I can surmise that Lysander was the bad guy. I remember meeting Lysander in like a pub and being like, hey, you look like a bad guy with that hairdo. Are you a bad guy? And then like not even trying to hide it. But that's really all I remember from X and Y. That, and I remember X and Y being fun because you got to have Mega Charizard, and Mega Charizard's great. That's That's not a shiny, is it? No. It just looked like a slightly different color all of a sudden. Yeah, I had Y, which I feel like at the time everybody wanted X because Charizard was black and cool, but later people are like, actually, Charizard Y is way better than Charizard X because he keeps his flying type and he gets drought and he's super strong and awesome. But I do remember liking Charizard X, like, looking cooler. Yeah, Floette comes back and makes us feel so happy for Arizona, and now it's like, wait, he can't use Floette's Mega? Huh? Because they're not friends anymore. You can get Floette's Mega, I think, or at least Arizona's Floette, and I assume you can Mega Evolve and everything in the DLC. Yveltal is better Legend, but X had better Megas. Yeah, I haven't played that game in so long. I do think I remember the Mewtwo and X being cooler. Like I said, the Black Charizard looks cooler. And Dragon typing is obviously fun because, you know, he's always supposed to have been Dragon to a certain extent. Those are the only differences I can really think of. Again, I'm sure there are other differences as far as the Megas. I'm sure they're like version exclusive games, or like Pokemon anyway, you can only catch in one game or the other. But I think it's weird that the starters in X and Y don't have Megas. When like the Kanto starters have Megas and obviously the Hoenn starters got Megas. Like, why is there not a Mega Delphox or a Mega the guy or a Greninja? I guess it's because they were already introducing like a cool ninja. They're like, we don't need to also make a Mega. We're already making 3 new Pokemon for you. Do we need a 4th? But yeah, why not? It would have been fun. I don't think they have them still. I know there's an X and Y Raichu now that came out with the DLC. There might be a couple more that have come out in the DLC, and maybe even like Greninja and them, but I feel like there should have always been a Mega Greninja. I wasn't too crazy about X and Y after playing them between all 3DS games. Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon is the best. Then again, they were the last entry for 3DS. Yeah, I didn't have a 3DS for the longest time. Well, I say the longest time, like no, maybe longer than that. X and Y was the first Pokemon game that came out in 3DS, obviously. And that came out my freshman year of college. But the 3DS had already been out for a couple years, because I know the Kingdom Hearts 3DS game had already come out. Anyway, I did not have one until after all the 3DS games, Pokemon games had already come out, I think. So I played X and Y pretty late, because yeah, I was already graduating college and working at a like video game store when I got my 3DS. But I say all that to say I didn't play them when they came out, so I didn't hear all of the excitement about like the fairy typing and everything, although a couple of my friends in college were playing, and they would like sit outside the class waiting for like science class to start and playing X and Y when the week it came out. And I remember being so jealous. I was like, oh, if I didn't have to pay for my tuition, I could go and buy a 3DS. Greninja's Mega should have been a different take on the Ash Greninja. Yeah. I know Ash Greninja exists in like Showdown, but it's not like really that easy to do and like normal playthrough of the game, right? Like, I assume like your starter cannot become an Ash Greninja, right? Because you have to have like a secret ability, right? I don't really know how those secret abilities work, but I kind of always assumed, or in my head, they work from breeding. Like, you have to breed a Pokemon with somebody else or something, right? And that's how you get the abilities? Or they're not called secret abilities, are they? I think it was an event gift. Oh, is that how it worked? That guy looks weird, right? I'm not crazy. Maybe I just have been looking at Litleo too long now, so they all look weird. But the Flabébé I caught sparkled, so I'm looking for the sparkles. Colors will not help me because I don't know what color things are supposed to be anymore. Especially since like it is relatively small on my screen. Nothing is sparkling. We officially spent like 45 minutes going up and down those stairs for nothing, but it's fine. I'm not mad. just disappointed. Unless all these Litleos are shiny, because they all look the same. I really was hoping for a shiny Litleo. I would have been okay with a Pikachu, obviously. Even if Pikachu shiny kind of sucks, I think Raichu shiny is fine-ish. Again, especially since they have the new Mega, like, Raichu X and Raichu Y. Eventually I'll get the DLC, probably. I'll probably, like, spend all this effort to try to get the shiny charm, and then get the DLC right after. Maybe not. We gotta head out, have dinner, enjoy the hunt, and it's perfect timing because I gotta end the stream anyway. Scott said it was an event Pokemon, a gift, and that does make sense. I did not know that, but I believe it. I guess I should leave this game running because now I know how it works. You get shinies just by sitting there doing nothing. It's a little bit cheating, but I shiny hunted for like an hour legitimately and didn't get anything. So now I need to get one illegitimately. I am live, but only for another minute or two because it's already 5, and I did tell Mama Cat that when she was done pumping, I would take care of the baby and let her take a nap. So what kind of shiny do we want? We want a shiny... I mean, we want something cool, obviously. I saw somebody like sit here and do the Pyroar. I was just obviously trying to get Litleo. That would be kind of fun. But no, I feel like that we'll get the Litleo going up and downstairs at some point. I think... Oh, a shiny Slowpoke. I do like shiny Slowbro. Can I get that Slowpoke? I have to be outside if I'm going to like leave the game running. I feel like, again, this is definitely cheating, but... You know, cheating's good. Oh yeah, I see 2 Slowpokes right there. I think those will reload periodically. And chances are tomorrow, or later when I play, I'm actually not going to leave it running that long because I'm going to probably play at some point in the next, you know, couple hours. But I am going to end the stream. So I will see you guys later. I really do appreciate you guys hanging out. Scott, Savage Owl, Arum, Bonkers, Mama Cat, obviously here the whole time being wonderful. And I will see you all later. Miss you already. I will try to be live this week at some point. Maybe with all 1,000 battles already done. We'll see.